Hello and welcome back to Arbitrary 20 and our 34th episode of the Edjrana campaign. We'll do a quick little recap here and get right back into it.
5 words. Monkey go ham. Nor and Chuck.
Yes. You guys sort of quickly escaped the resistance hideout after a pretty big battle in there. And ended up finding your way to sort of a new one that's in the process of being built, and it's pretty much just a hallway right now, but you guys were able to hide in there. You were found once during that night, but you guys were able to clean up the hallway and the sewer pretty well, so you were not found again, and you were able to finish your rest. You got up and stealthed your way down back into the Citadel, and now you guys are on the way to what we are calling Room 3 with the map. Sort of what you know to be some kind of connector that connects a few different storage rooms and collects the overflow. So I guess we will resume there. We'll remake those stealth checks, and I will remake the guards' perception checks.
Okay.
But is there anything you guys want to do on the way there?
We have passed without trace on, right?
Yes. We'll say, since you guys used it to get down here, you have about 45 minutes left.
Okay.
So yes, the plus 10, I will roll 4 times. This will be for Leon, and wow, okay. Nor and Chuck got nat 20.
Let's go.
He's a god.
Can we all be inspired from that?
Standard.
He is our leader.
I can't believe you rolled for him. Like,
I
I was about to say, why do I get
default.
roll?
Yeah, why didn't
Just do you
He is a
get
god.
20s on everything?
yeah, just assume he gets a nat 20.
And this time the Christmas style will be Flick, and the other one will be
Even if
Luna.
Flandolf isn't inspired
Flick
right
is
now,
disadvantaged.
I am inspired right now.
Yeah, I am.
Guaranteed.
Flick's pretty rough, but I think that is probably the lowest at 17, even with the pass without trace. But
25. 21.
26.
23.
okay, yes. So DC is 17. There will be a set of guards standing at the door, but let's see how close you can get before they notice you.
I mean, we're just in a hallway, so there's not really a way for us to, like...
And this is to get into
Sneak up to them.
the supply
Yeah.
room.
This is
room,
from...
3.
Yeah.
Maybe
Yeah.
they're falling asleep.
Or they're
At their
talking
post.
to each other.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, you guys get, because yeah, I mean, they will see you eventually. We'll say you guys get about 90 feet away, and then they see you. But you will surprise them, and I am going to have this, well, no, these would probably just be regular guards. So, yeah, we will just say you guys,
Make quick work of them?
Yes.
Yikes.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
and then
Eldritch Blast.
make your way into the storage connector afterwards.
So 3.
And yes, room that you guys are currently, unless there was any, I don't think anybody said they wanted to do anything.
No, I don't want to go to the ritual chamber. That sounds very...
Yeah, you guys had already passed
Yeah.
that, but if you
Yeah.
wanted to walk
No,
back
I'm
to it,
good.
you could. So yeah, you guys are in the storage connector as you would expect. Several crates and boxes are spread throughout. It's all good. I think they're, and there's like a small table with paperwork and like the inventory and things like that written down.
Okay.
If there's anything, if you guys just want to investigate the whole thing or look for specific things, up to you, or just move on, your call.
Could I look for like a more detailed map? You know, so that because there are a bunch of rooms we don't know what they do. Or
That's
are.
true. You can go over to the inventory book, and I'll say you can make an investigation check for me.
Could I potentially help? Oh,
Yes, you may assist.
Okay.
That's yeah.
I was fast enough. I don't know if that 19.
It does not appear that they have a better map in this room.
I would like to
You're
look
pretty
for
confident.
Yeah.
any secrets or anything regarding the Phoenix and the whole everyone. Anything.
Just the group.
So like more searching for information.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't
Make
think
an
that'd be
investigation
We'll
check.
see.
This is a supply room.
Oh,
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Worth checking, but unlikely.
I just want to look for
I just meant,
Favorite?
it occurred to me this is a supply room. There's other things I want to look for.
Oh,
I wasn't
oh,
trying to be like, this is a supply room.
okay.
Don't look for information.
Yeah, you're good.
No, I was just like, wait a second.
14.
Does not appear to be any
Okay.
special information like that.
Just wanted to
Yeah.
check.
I'd like to investigate for healing potions.
Go for it.
Yeah, that's more along the lines of where I was at.
That would be considered a basic supply of some kind, yeah.
All of the healing potions.
I only got an 11.
Oh, I was just checking an inventory page, but you also said...
Yeah, can I just look through the boxes just to see what I
You
find?
can also do that, yeah, just
Okay.
make a general investigation check.
Natural
Oh,
20.
Okay.
Yeah, we're in the supply
I will
overflow.
give inspiration to...
So, I'll say... Okay.
Thanks.
Thank you for reminding me.
Nice.
So, probably the main things, healing potions specifically, I'll say you two just work together and sort of look through. I'll say you find 3 regular healing potions
You wanna
and
write those
2
down? Yeah.
greater.
2 greater.
Yeah,
2 regular.
Nice.
Do we find any other
I finally won't
items
die.
of note?
There is overflow from the spell component storage, which after looking at the inventory sheet, that is what you assume room 6 is. If you want to take note of that, it is ritual and spell component storage.
Okay.
We should go in there, grab everything we can carry, and burn the rest.
So the overflow, there's about, if you're looking for anything specific, let me know, but there's about 500 gold worth of spell components.
Oh my god.
Let me look through my known spells and see what's required.
So you said that was a component
Is there a
room?
diamond?
There could probably be like a 50 gold diamond in there.
I
That'd
don't
be
think I
useful.
have those particular spells.
Those are more like whole divine spells usually.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of spells that I have that would have a... I don't really think that, at least, you know, Reborn Flandolf, I don't think he has anything like that.
Is there anything?
But we should grab some for Flick.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I just don't know what his
I
spell
can
list
look at
is.
what Flick may need. Well, I know he does have Revivify, and that takes 300 gold worth of diamonds.
Wow.
He doesn't have 5th levels yet, which I know is one of the big ones. And you might start needing them too once 5th level.
I'm sure I will, I
Yeah.
just, at this particular second.
It's hard to know what you're gonna need.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's not like I've picked my spells for the next
Yeah.
level yet, so.
God, Will, how dare you not
I
have
know.
authority?
Oh, are there any spell scrolls or...
That's good. Paper? Oh my god, spell
in
paper?
this one, no.
Is this-
I actually have a fair amount of spell paper.
Oh, okay.
Like,
In
just
this
haven't really
one-
had a bunch of time
To
to
use
like
it?
sit
Yeah,
and
we haven't
write out
stuck in-
spells.
In this,
Because I have a spell book, the undercommon one that I've had for,
Oh yeah, the one that's.
3/4 of the campaign at this point.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't think Flick has any at the moment. I can write down that 50 gold diamond for him, but yeah, for you two, just 450 gold of random spell components.
Each or just in total?
Total. Whoever
Okay.
wants to write it down.
I'll write it down.
Or,
I'm so glad I have healing potions now. So nice.
It is nice insurance for sure.
Yeah, since we can't heal you.
It's so sad.
It's awesome. It's terrible.
It's so-
but it's awesome.
When I made this character, I didn't realize that, and we got into our first combat and went, wait a second. I made a grave error here.
Get it? Agree.
Yeah.
gosh.
You
No.
want to send the updated one?
I only updated one thing.
Oh.
We're only in room 6 still.
Well,
Oh,
how am I
we're in room
supposed to
6 now?
remember?
Well,
We're not actually in room
Oh.
6, we just know what it is.
We didn't find an updated
And there is a little bit of overflow from room 5, which is just basic supply storage. I don't know if there's any normal equipment you guys are looking for, but
Plate? For our paladin? Do you have plate?
I have plate.
Oh, you have plate.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Hold on.
Is
let me
there
check.
daggers or stuff that I can...
You could totally pick up some daggers. There is not a full
Yeah,
set
plate.
of
Yeah,
plate
plate.
armor.
wearing plate.
If you guys wanted a gnomish size one for Flick, that's not whatever he did that last time. You could potentially get that in room 5.
Cool.
That'd be ideal.
Yeah, so we'll grab gnomish plate. What was it? Gnomish armor? Gnomish plate?
Yeah, I'll say that's a regular guarded room too. So you guys can make it into the basic supplies room. That's just a direct
Is there
path.
food?
Yeah, that's a direct path. There would be like a small set of rations, yeah.
We still have a lot of wolf's meat, don't we?
I think
I have
so.
no idea.
We still have a lot of wolf's meat.
I haven't written down any.
I'm not really worrying too much about food, but yeah.
Does
Hear me
anyone
out.
have
For the
good berry
dragons.
spell?
Yeah,
Does what?
Does anyone have the good berry spell?
I
No.
don't think you guys do, but
Mm-mm.
we'll say you guys can stock up on rations if you need to. But you know, we don't have to worry about food too much.
Sure.
I mean, this isn't a hardcore survival campaign. Why are we here?
But yes, if there are no,
Is there any flasks?
I'll say
Like-
gnome-sized plate, like just empty bottles.
Yeah, little small
for
flasks.
sure,
I'll take one of those.
Sure. Yeah, there's like a couple flasks, water skins, things like that. Yeah.
Yeah, I just
Gnome-sized
wanna.
Is there any spell paper?
plates. Not in basic supplies.
Okay, I didn't think so, but
You may find that in the spell component one. But
Yeah. can we go there next?
Was that number
That'd be
7?
6.
6. Okay.
So we're in 5 right
Five,
now, and then we want to check out 6 for spell components, and then
Yep.
of course 7 for artifact, because that'll be cool, hopefully.
Yes. I'll say 6 is also relatively easy to get into. And yes, you can make an investigation check for 6.
Anyone want to help me with
I
that?
will.
Or who has the highest investigation?
Mine's a
You
plus.
can check
0.
Flicks.
Plus
Mine's
3.
And
Yeah,
Ludo's.
0.
Okay, you and I are the same.
Flicks
then.
is a
Okay.
+1. Ludo's is a. He doesn't have proficiency either, but he has a +3.
Okay.
So you help me.
Yeah, I'll
You
give
help her?
I'll give help.
Sure.
Yeah.
17.
I got a 16.
17, 18,
and
19, 20, dirty 20.
16 and 20. Okay.
Nice.
Again, let me know if there's any specific ones you're looking for. But in this room, there's probably about 6,000 gold worth of spell components.
What about spell writing paper?
And
We have a
then
bag of. We have the portable hole.
Yeah, we have the purple.
I think you guys have a portable hole and a bag of holding, if I remember correctly. But
I don't know about the second one. I thought we
I
just had a
don't.
hole.
I don't think we have a bag of holding.
I don't have one.
Can we fill the hole with components?
yes.
You still have dead bodies in the
Flick,
hole?
Flick
No,
has the
clean those out.
portable hole.
Awesome. We'll fill the
I think
hole.
he's writing it down. What's in it? and
Now, how much of those components are spell writing paper?
That's a separate thing.
Okay. Because that is what I was looking
We'll say there's about 500 gold pieces worth of spell paper.
Wow. That's really
Wait, so
good.
I forgot, but because of the book, I can prepare druid spells, which means good berries are
If
there,
you're
right?
yes, if you attune to the book, then you could prepare a good berry tomorrow if you'd like to. Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
I will do that.
Pass Without Trace is also a druid spell if you
Yeah?
want to do that. Yeah.
It's on the sword, but like I only get it once per day, right?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, well, unless you're spamming it like John does, you really only need it once per day.
yeah.
I mean, like,
Well, it does last
for
a while.
food.
Oh,
you only
you're
need
talking
it once
about-
per
I
day.
thought you meant Pass Without Trace.
Oh, no, I'm
Yeah.
sorry. I was thinking good berry.
Yes, for
Without
food
Trace
you
we
only
can-
need it once per day. Yeah.
Tag up. We can basically always be under the effects of it.
But oh my god, that also means that we get
Does not hurt to jump.
guidance, another thing of guidance, and
Well, cantrips you pick when you take the class, so you couldn't
Oh, okay.
do.
big sad. That's okay.
Okay, so, you said 6,000 gold pieces worth?
Yes, those spell components. And I'll say you can write 5,500, and we'll say that 500 is diamonds.
Okay.
Wow.
So I'll give Flick 550 gold pieces of diamonds.
So 5,940 gold pieces worth of spell components that are currently chilling in the hole. Is it like a mound or is it
There's
like,
a lot of stuff in the hole
is it
now.
like crates of stuff or like are they bagged?
You probably have
No, we
Because
just
like some
dumped
of the
it.
stuff is like guano, you know.
You probably have taken a few entire crates at this point. Yeah.
Okay, cool. We're loading crates into this hole.
Yeah.
Awesome. And I have a lot of spell paper now, so that'll be useful if we ever find any more spell books.
You don't know. We might. Okay. To the artifact room?
I would like everybody to make a stealth check if that is what you guys want to do.
I would like to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Explore this whole time. You're nat 20.
Let's go.
Natural 1.
Norm, Chuck.
Cancel.
Wow.
Let's go.
Norm, Chuck, and Ludo, and Elliot.
Wait, so we still pass without trace, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Flandel shuffling along, and then I'm the
Flandel
stealthiest I've been in my
trace.
life.
Click those
Disadvantage and I
disadvantage.
rolled 2 16s.
Ideal.
I don't think I do.
But I got plus 3, so
We're
it's
having
29.
Yeah, that's great.
Nice.
I don't have any pluses.
So Flick,
So the only plus I get.
Flick got a
Is that
16,
trace?
and Ludo
Oh yeah, we do a pass that
got
trace.
a...
Not like that changes
14.
anything. A nat 20
With pass
becomes a
without
30.
trace?
Yeah.
God
He
damn.
rolled a 2. So, did anybody get lower than 14?
Yes.
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
With
you
pass without trace, I got an 11.
Ooh, okay, their perception DC is 11.
I also got a 30 nat 20.
Yeah,
for
so
30.
he nat 20 and I nat 1. So maybe
Does
we
that
could,
cancel?
you know.
I got a 23,
catches
she
you
got
as
a
you fall.
29.
Sure.
Yeah,
I'll
I
make,
trip and
I'll
he
make,
catches
I'll make
me.
the next lowest Ludo's 14, their
Okay.
DC.
Yay.
So,
Still got
let me
those.
pull up.
Do they have pass without trace out?
This is a perception.
Well,
Oh,
mean,
yes, I
like,
did add pass without trace to
Okay,
there.
so Ludo got pretty dang low too.
You rolled a 2, yeah.
Yeah. Dang it, Ludo.
Yeah.
He's also just like rummaging through the hole, trying to look at all the small stuff we just got.
I think if it weren't in like its own little pocket dimension, that would be noisy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I wonder if it like
It'd
if
be-
it's closed, do you think it still makes noise when we walk around?
No, because
Well,
Or do
my
you think it's just like
question
still?
So it's a hole, right?
Yeah.
And it's X amount of feet deep and X amount of feet wide, right?
Yeah.
So if
Space.
we put it on the ground and we fill it with stuff and we close it, okay, and then we open it like to the side or up above us,
Gravity would like reset and it would fall, yeah.
right?
Hmm.
But like if it's on the side, so
Well,
like
just start
obviously
pouring out.
up and down makes a lot of sense, just fall. But if it's like down and then like at a right angle, will like only some of it fall?
I think most. I think it's just like.
probably be
it'll-
like a moving truck.
yeah.
Fair, I don't know. I don't think it would make
But-
sound though, because it's
Yes, the
an entirely
gravity
different
is
plane.
based on how you set it up.
I don't think it makes
Last
sound
set
until it
up.
enters our plane. You know,
Well,
like
the bag
when
would
it
be
starts.
open to make the sound. Like if you were inside of it and were screaming, and the bag was open, you would hear the sounds. But as soon as you close
I think
it,
so, yeah.
it's like an entire, it's like severing you
It's like a
from the plane.
vacuum.
Yeah. Interesting.
That's my guess. I don't know.
Why would we? Why?
Magic is
Well, those are some low perception checks. You guys might be good.
Yes, we love
Roll-
guards
My
that are.
natural rolls are 4 and 1.
They're like
Ooh.
gossiping. Enthralled to kill you now.
Okay, this guy, yeah. That's a 9. So, yes, you guys will surprise them. And yes, this one's going to be significantly more difficult. So,
okay.
Yeah, this is the artifact room. They have real guards on this one.
Mm-hmm.
Not
Not.
cops.
I guess not, because they didn't see us very.
Well, not they're real. They're just not very good.
They're like middle management guys.
Yeah,
2 of these should be.
they're not mall cops, but they're not very good real ones.
2 of this should be about all we need. I guess they could back up into the room if they wanted to. It's probably good. We'll say you guys are at the end of the hall here, just coming up. What did you guys want the marching order to be?
So this is the room, and then this area.
So you guys are
is
down
the
here
end.
heading towards the
Okay.
room this way. They're going to be standing here.
Aladdin in front.
Paladin in front.
Okay.
I
That's not, I didn't hear what you said. I
Oh,
thought
I
you
said
said something else.
Paladin. Yeah.
Oh, you said Paladin. I heard Eladrin. And I was like, it's also the wrong campaign.
There's
P. Aladdin.
I'll be in the front with Imsh.
is indeed no other.
I assume Imsh and I are in the
Yeah,
front.
I'll be
That's
in the
how it
front.
is.
So
I feel like I
you-
deserve to be in
you
the front
three
because I
in
got a
front
nat
then.
20 on that stealth roll.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm probably
I'm
first
just
then.
behind them.
Oh, okay. That works too.
Behind the guards.
Oh yeah, you're already
So,
there.
Imp, Belladonna, and Neela in the front. Is
Yep.
that right?
Sounds
okay.
good.
And then behind you.
Should Canna be on the ceiling?
I'll be next to.
Oh, yeah.
That'll give us
Inch
more room.
for the because he stopped me from tripping or whatever.
Right.
Okay. Yeah. So that'll be. And then Flick and Ludo in the back, I think, will work.
What about Nor and Chuck?
That's Norinchuk, and this
Okay.
is Elion.
Cool.
And
Yeah,
then
we're just-
Flick and Ludo. And you.
We're storming this.
Any chance I can fit on the ceiling?
You could be on the ceiling if you wanted to.
Sick.
I
I'm
don't
gonna
know
do
the
that.
little things we had
No,
to
it's
rise
fine.
you
They're on the
guys up
shelf.
is.
I think.
I have some if we don't have it.
I got it.
It might just be easier for space wise. Yeah.
Yeah,
Relatively.
you're up.
Yay.
You're like this instead of, yeah. And then they are going to be, an interesting thing here, I'd like each of you to make perception checks, because there is a new enemy standing.
No!
A new challengers into the arena. Ah, yeah.
Yeah, my.
You said perception. Hold on. Oh,
Did you do inspiration for him and for me?
Oh,
Oh.
for those stealth checks, that's right. So you got a 20, you
I
got
got
a
a
1,
20.
so you would get one, and then who do you want to give it to?
Either one of those two. And you go ahead and give one.
I guess I can do one for Flick if you would like to give one to Flick.
You can give it to anyone you want because I got another nat 20. So. Nat 20 for 23.
So do you just want these two to have
So,
I already have
both,
one.
give both.
Oh,
So
okay.
Flick will have
I
one.
will take
Flick
one for
one.
Flick,
Yeah.
yes.
hell yeah.
Be right here.
Can we start giving them to Nora
I
and
get
Chuck?
to do card acquisition.
Rest in
No,
peace.
just player character.
Oh,
No, if I'm
dang,
playing
come
player
on.
character, I will take
We
one. Yeah.
We're scaling. We're going to start buffing the party. The entire party.
We'll get some,
We're only as strong as our weakest member, and that's Ludo.
That'll
So,
There you go.
Yes, I am gonna get some values.
so we need to like.
I thought you were going to say Nor and Chuck, and I was
He's
like,
really
whoa,
trying.
whoa, whoa.
No, it's not Nora.
No,
Norrin's the
Chuck is
strongest.
Nor and
yeah.
Chuck is the strongest. He's what we are always.
We're trying to
aspiring
aspire,
be.
yeah. And Ludo does really well. We're just,
He has his moments.
yeah, he tries.
a lot
tries.
more than everyone
Yes.
else
So
does.
what were those
unfortunately.
perception
But
checks? I guess I can. Well, probably you three in the front have the best chance of seeing. So
18.
Nat 20 for
11.
23.
okay, so you two, you're more focused on these two blade masters in the front.
Okay.
But behind them, you two, I think, yeah, both of you have been in places where you have seen guns before.
Oh!
They appear to be holding some kind of firearm. Your characters aren't really sure, but to describe them to you as humans, it's like a flamethrower and a gun and a child. Yeah. So.
That's really cool.
and like
So
a,
napalm?
So like yeah,
Like a
you can tell it was crafted by
flamethrower
some kind of artificer,
artificer.
but
Okay.
you'll see what it does. Yeah.
All right.
I got a 22 on perception, so.
We brought
Yeah,
knives
you
to
would see it as
gunfight.
well,
Yeah.
yeah.
Or shotgun.
Well, I can throw my knife, so.
Oh.
Lucky you. I can't.
Eldritch Blast.
Freaking
So,
UA stuff is so
You guys did surprise them because they rolled really bad on perception. So we'll roll initiative, but you guys will get an additional turn first. So I'll roll for them.
Okay. Was that bad?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
That's okay, you're in the back. We can protect
cool.
you.
He's still feeling it from when he tripped.
Yeah.
On that stealth check.
For these guys. Wow. Okay.
I don't know if I like that. Wow.
And this will be for Ludo. Playing some. Wow, Ludo got a 21 initiative.
Oh, damn. Good for him.
Flick got a 12. And then
Y'all should hold your actions till after I go, so that I can hypnotic pattern.
Okay. I still gotta, I gotta do a lot of
Oh, no,
like.
you have to melee, you have to get there first. There's no point in
I'm not a powerful.
What?
Hypnotic pattern would charm them.
Plus 2.
Well, I don't.
If you held
5,
you
6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
And
7,
I mean,
8,
we
9,
get a surprise round, so we're gonna have that.
we do get
Ooh.
super
16,
Northern
17.
check got a nat 1.
No!
Oh boy.
I'm 100 feet away from them.
But
So I
plus 4,
literally
so
can't
it's
even
still
make it to
5.
them this round. But I can stay out
Oh,
of...
never mind. Then yeah, like
No, but I can stay out of range. I can throw
And
my axe
lastly,
20 feet.
Elion, also nat 1. Oof.
They've been spooked by the
Bye.
gun.
it's a range
Yes,
of 120. So
yeah.
if you're 100 feet from them, then I'm only 105. So I can hypnotic pattern from here.
Okay, so that's
and,
all of
you know,
them.
on my turn while you guys are just
How big
25
is
to
it?
20.
running towards them.
Isn't it a 30 foot?
25 to 20?
It's a 30-foot cube, but it's a 120
Nope,
foot
I'm not.
range.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, then,
25 to 20,
So-
you guys?
Initiative.
No.
I got a dirty 20.
Okay, so it'll be Ludo, then you.
Ludo goes first for once, God.
Yeah.
This is your time, Ludo. You can
I'm
do
pretty
this.
sure I will be going last.
Ow, Jesus.
Trying to figure out
So
should I
20
ace?
to 15 then.
18.
Well, I probably won't be able to edge out here, so I should be able to. I should probably disturb myself.
At 18.
I got some
I don't have anything
I'll
else.
disturb
hot
myself.
sauce on this, and there's the time.
No.
Okay,
but I can
15 to 10.
11.
Alright.
I got those little finger condoms. I don't know what else to call them. They're in our garage. So what else do I call those?
I
Finger
don't know, I don't
balloons?
know what you're talking about.
They're little finger things. They're plastic. They're like half.
They're like rubber thimbles. I
Yeah,
guess.
the
I don't
rubber
know.
thimble. I don't know.
It's
It's for cuts.
it's a term that would work for the application.
I know.
Actually, rubber, I can't.
10 to
'cause
5.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Latex, yeah. And the 5. Babe.
What did you get?
2.
Okay, you are indeed last.
Yeah.
Um,
Wait, even though they got nat ones?
They have a dex mod.
Oh.
yeah,
I don't.
Noreen has a plus
Really?
4 and
I'm always-
Elion has
I
a
didn't
plus
realize
2.
All my stuff, my highest ones are intelligence,
Intelligence,
charisma,
yeah.
and constitution.
That makes sense. Dang.
With 2. Okay. That is everybody, I believe. So yeah, with that, Ludo up first on surprise round.
Woo!
How far is that?
Ludo.
I think it's 100 feet from me.
I just realized I could have used my card. Yeah, it's fine. We get a surprise round.
For Ludo though, that'll be 60, 90, 30, 60, 90, and then yeah, about 120 the door would be from him.
I'm pretty sure the entire hallway is 120.
Yeah,
Exactly.
it's no match for Fireball.
You're right.
If that's what he wants to do.
Coming out strong.
I was debating doing something very similar. I still might.
We've already long rested. Okay. Trying to figure it out.
Yes, Ludo will indeed Fireball.
Woo!
Deck saves from, we'll say, the back first. Success, and this one
So we're in this one.
is a failure. So,
Citadel Initiation Chamber. Lucky number 13.
one, two, and then
A lot of dice.
Fireball. That's also. So that's pretty good. So it's. Wait, did I roll one too many?
So So do you want me to stay
Yes,
back or
that
get
one is
close?
not there. Okay.
Get close.
So
Get as close as you
37.
can.
Okay.
As long as you're not in the middle of them.
Yes, half for the
it
first
doesn't
one.
matter. We can position a fireball or we can position a hypnotic pattern wherever and it will hit you.
Just be careful
57.
because, what was it?
Guns.
Well, guns, I'm pretty sure, have disadvantage if you're within 10 feet.
5 feet.
5 feet.
Sorry, if you are 5 feet.
Yeah.
Sorry, it's within 10 and 5 feet.
I just don't think I can make it.
I'm not sure you can do
I'm just, yeah.
it. Which is why I'm like, just go nuts.
But I could make it.
I will probably be hypnotic
Can I
patterning
make it?
so that to try and
And then those guys.
That's fair.
I think I can make it.
Try and make it. Attempt it.
I believe that
haste
is-
yourself and then dash.
Those are both failures.
Action.
I get one action, so I can only. I mean, I can make it, but I also.
Bonus action haste. Don't you have the?
It's a bonus. It's a bonus action haste, but then if I dash as an action,
Then you'd have your hasted action. You could dash again.
it's true.
All right.
You could get
Actually
90 feet
works.
with the first one, and then
That'll be Ludo's turn on to
actually no, no,
Inch.
no. If you used if you hasted bonus action, moved, and then did action to dash, that would get you within melee range, and you'd still have one action left.
I don't even need to get into melee. I got 20 feet. I can throw my axe.
Then there you go.
Though I would like to.
Did you still get your movement?
Is it my turn?
Yes.
Okay. I think actually. Well, this is the surprise round, so we'll.
Yes, they will not get taxed.
I will haste myself, and then I will use one of my actions to run, and I will use my movement as well, so 90 feet.
Okay, so you use the hasted action to dash, is what you're saying?
Correct.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Jeez.
18
Oh my god.
would be
And
90
then
feet.
Pretty sure that's. Isn't it? What's your speed again?
45. It doesn't go.
You haven't even moved technically.
No, he used his 45 and then hasted action dash. to-
Oh right.
Yeah.
Right. I'm sorry.
Would I be able to hit the gun guy,
Um,
or
would they throw an attack?
attack?
I'll say this one you could, but this one would have covered from the Blade
Right.
Master.
Okay, we'll do that. I'll throw it at my axe at him.
So that'll be number
Not
2.
Disturbed.
Darn, you didn't disturb yourself.
I only have one bonus action. I can only do so much.
Darn, it's a shame.
Since you got close, I'll say you do hear someone in the room over here.
Oh no.
Over where?
And there's
somewhere in the
Just somewhere in the room. Okay.
The door is closed though.
room. Currently, yes.
I don't even think I can throw my axe. So I have to be disturbed. I can't do that. I mean, I still missed anyways.
Oh.
I have to be disturbed to that throw. I just realized.
Okay, so just not quite close enough.
So if I have an action, I can't even reach him because they.
You do have a bow. Your call if you want to.
Do you get disadvantage?
I can't even reach him with melee. So what can I do as another action? Because I would have to drop the axe and then I'd have to just pull out the bow. And then,
You could have just not pulled out the axe yet.
Oh, okay.
But, yeah. Because the haste is cast from your necklace.
Yeah, that's the problem with monks is this bonus action heavy.
Your bow attacks are literally just dodging would probably be your best. Dodge action would give them disadvantage on all
I'll
their
just do
attacks
that.
against you.
Yeah, that's probably my best bet. I'll do the dodge action.
Alright, sounds good. That would be on to the Blade Masters, but they do not get their turn, so on to Neela.
Oh. I was gonna run up and maybe Eldritch Blast.
Okay, so just your standard 30 feet.
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay, and then Eldritch Blast, one of the, I guess the Blade Master directly in front of me.
Sounds good.
Yeah. Let's do the thing. Give me a second.
You're for sure within 120.
Okay, and I only get 2 beams.
Yes.
Hit for, let's see,
Do you need me to move?
14 plus 7? That's,
No.
14.
I'm right
yes,
Yeah, I
does
just want to
hit.
make sure, like, it's not.
And then for
I can't remember how hypnotic patterns.
It's a
It's a
cube.
cube. Yeah.
It's a
I can't
cube
remember.
up to 120 feet
That's
away.
what I
8
thought.
damage. Okay.
So I don't even have to move.
second
Yeah.
beam.
I probably will move forward,
Yeah.
but I don't technically have to.
10 for the second.
Yeah, no misses.
Okay.
Alright.
Let me see if I have any bonus actions. Can I do? No, I don't. No, I mean, I could. No, I'll stay. I'll just do nothing else. Yeah.
The legendary action, doing nothing.
Wait. The wait action.
The wait
The
action.
wait action. So that will be,
I mean, you could dodge. No, maybe use your action.
that will be, yeah, them, which they do not take their turn, and then on to Flick,
Right, flick.
who is right
Get
there.
in there.
And begin. Giga flick.
You can give a flick.
Become Chad.
I don't think that would be useful at all, but it would be funny.
It doesn't have to have a crazy amount of range. No, ironically, that doesn't seem very good. And Flick out here not preparing bless. I'm ashamed to make this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Get there. And then yeah, to get in range of his spells, I think he's just gonna dash. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, and that'll get him close enough to you. And then that'll be Flick's turn onto Belladonna with Norin on deck.
So I'm gonna move 35 feet forward.
You're on the ceiling still, right?
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There, and now we have space to
Oh my god.
make you taller.
Wow, that was a close game.
Yeah. Sorry, Super Bowl. The Chiefs won.
Boo or boo, depending on what side you're the team you're on.
My boss is gonna be so sad.
I'm gonna use a crossbow. My crossbow is my
Okay.
action on the ones on the left side over here. Or I guess my right, I suppose.
The one in the front.
Yes.
Okay, go for it.
He missed his twins' cheer competition today for the Super Bowl.
Yikes.
Decisions were made.
He had his priorities,
Yeah.
and he stuck with them.
22 to hit.
That's it, yeah.
1d6 plus 4. 9.
Your Hemocraft, your D6s. So
Oh,
it's just
shoot,
2d6, yeah.
Actually, we long rested.
Oh, did you not activate it at the beginning of the
No,
day?
not
Okay,
yet.
so yeah, just the D6 plus your dex.
11. Wait. It's not 11. It's 9. It's 9.
Right.
And I will use my bonus action to imbue my rapier.
Okay.
Just the crimson ray, not
Yeah, so you'll take a D6 of damage.
the 1 damage.
Nice.
That's what we like to see.
Ideal. That's a surprise. I usually hit like 6 and like, really? This is when it starts to get behind over?
Alright. So is that your full?
That's my turn.
Turn,
That's all I got.
okay.
Well, yeah, because I can't reload the crossbow. So
On to Norin, who I think he's just the standard 30 feet.
His movement is actually infinite. He's a move of infinity. Or I
He's
should say
actually-
speed of infinity.
he's already in the artifact room. He is the one talking.
Yeah, he is the artifact. He is the
1,
artifact.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
He doesn't have any actions. We don't keep track of those.
Yeah, he just does whatever the fuck he wants.
Yeah.
If he was in Pathfinder, he would have infinite action economy.
It's like he has legendary actions, but like they're just normal actions, but like we don't keep track of them. So like he just takes the action whenever he wants.
Doesn't have to be at the end of another creature's turn. He just does it whenever.
Yeah. And it can happen anytime. He's infinite of them.
Well, yeah, if the whole thing is 120, then he's for sure within 120. Yeah. 2, 3. No, I think it is more. 30,
It was 100 from me.
60, yeah, so never good. He has disadvantage, but he was not. So, yeah, since you're already dodging, he will use his battle command to let Flick dodge in case he gets attacked.
Good soup.
And then he will fire 2. He gets 3 attacks. So he will take his multi-attack and fire his hand crossbow 3 times at disadvantage. Hits. I'll just go for the blade master that you guys have been targeting. Misses. Misses. 1 hits.
Darn.
I think you mean hit on both of those.
I think you read the dice wrong. Really.
I don't even know why you're still rolling for for Chuck. He just hits automatically.
Not that good.
By the end of this campaign, he'll just hit.
So that is Norn's turn on to Elion, who will probably also just bow attack, but he may not be at disadvantage.
Are there any spellcasters in the other group?
In these 4,
Yeah.
You can make a perception check if you want to see if
I can just do it on my turn, but
okay.
if you care.
Your turn is next, so you can roll. Elion does not just have disadvantage, so make 2 shots. Both miss. Sad.
Oh. Nice.
4 and 6 naturally. So that will be Elion's turn. I guess started your turn. What was that?
21.
Nice.
None of these 4 seem to have any arcane focus or component punch.
Cool.
Yeah.
I'm going to run forward, just my normal 30 feet, and cast Hypnotic Gaze.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You mean hypnotic pattern?
I'm sorry, you're right, Hypnotic Pattern. Centered, does it pass through walls? The Hypnotic Pattern?
Don't you have to see it?
Well,
I think
have to see the
I think
point.
it would, yes, but you have to see the point. So you could put it on the door, and if there's somebody, 15 feet past the door, then they would.
Sure, I'll do that.
I think is how I remember that.
Yeah, I'm looking at it, and it's just a 30-foot cube within range. It
So,
doesn't
yeah.
say anything about.
Yeah, so you would have to pick the point of origin. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'll just pick the door. That way, it doesn't get imsh in it.
Nice.
Imsh is just past 15 feet.
Yep,
so you're
exactly.
good.
So
all 4 of them will make wisdom saves, right?
yes. It is a third level spell.
Yeah, it does not seem to. Well, I guess you wouldn't really. That's. We'll just go. I get 1, 1. Yeah, 1, 1, 2, 2. So that is a fail, I think. So yeah, that's a fail. Fail. fail.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
We'd like to see it.
Mm-hmm.
So they are all charmed and their speed is 0.
Nice. They're just sitting ducks waiting for us.
They exist.
Now here's my question, John. Well, I guess I wouldn't know, like if there's anyone on the other side of the door that had to save.
I
wouldn't know. But you only rolled 4 dice, so I can assume.
Ooh, they're not 15 feet away.
True.
Yes, that you are sure that they are not 15 feet from the door. Yeah.
Awesome. That's gonna be my turn.
Okay. Back up to the top, Ludo, who, and they will.
Now we should
yeah,
make all the
everybody will
actions
get
so
out.
we can just like
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and that is exactly what Ludo will do.
Yeah.
He'll just hold a fire bolt on this guy. Should be close enough, I think.
And you can now go in the hypnotic patterns on
Yeah. That would be good.
Schmeck.
And then with that is on to Imsh with the Blade Masters
So
on
what
deck.
do they get?
Okay.
How is it not?
So
They are charmed
I'm
and their
going-
speed is 0. So they can't attack us.
They're like-
or do
Sorry.
can't attack him
Oh,
specifically.
Charmed.
Charmed means that they can only attack them. They can't attack the person.
They're
So
just standing there hypnotized by the thing. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
they
Pretty
can't
light.
do- They can't do anything. Yeah.
So I'm gonna go to that spot right in between the two
Yes.
gun.
That's why we're
flamethrower
trying
guys.
to hold
the
our
sword?
That's
actions.
why
Yes.
we're like, we should
Okay.
hold our actions and attack them all at
And that
once.
wouldn't
Yeah.
give me an attack
that's why I was like,
That
No,
would give
because
them
they're
Don't they save?
no, because they can do nothing right now.
Right.
So
just
because they're
verifying.
incapacitated right
Yeah.
now.
I think that's what hypnotic pattern does.
Yeah, so they can't
Incapacitated.
take action. Yeah, all they could do is
Yeah,
move
they-
and
sorry.
the spell specifically
They're
says
not
they
charmed,
can't.
they're incapacitated.
Well, the spell does work with the charm.
Yes.
If they're immune to charm, then yeah.
They become charmed, and then while they're charmed, they're incapacitated, and their speed is 0. So they can't take actions or reactions.
Okay. I'm gonna disturb myself.
Alright.
Technically, they can take
So
bonus.
bonus
now
action.
he is disturbed.
Now I'm disturbed. And we're going to make 3 attacks. 2 of them being
Against which one?
the one that I'm I guess we'll do the left one first.
So the one closest to me?
Correct.
The one with the gun?
Yes.
Okay.
Um,
So the
first axe attack,
gun 2
and that's going to be 18 to hit.
hits.
I think that's an 18 is close enough. It hits. So let's see. I got a D6 to roll. I got a D12 to roll.
You would have had advantage on that attack. No, incapacitated.
I don't think I. think
No,
I
you
said
would
gives
you would
that.
not have advantage. Never mind.
It's just a 10. Okay. So D12. That's 5.
But he will come out of incapacitation on
Plus.
this hit.
I'll do lightning damage with the axe, and that's 3 lightning, 5 plus.
Damage types, you can add it all up. There's no.
Oh, there's no. Okay.
Yeah.
Then we'll do 8, 7, 15 damage.
Okay.
I think I did that right there. Sorry, add 2 more. 20 damage. Or
That would be 3 more. 2 more would be
2 more would be-
21. Oh, well.
Adding
yeah.
2 more.
Wait. No,
Because-
so adding 2 more, so 7.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah. Adding 2 more instead of 7 is plus 9.
I
Sorry.
just told you his hit
Oh, I like
points,
that.
not yes.
That's super.
I just told you my math. Yeah.
I wasn't paying attention, so we're fine. Rolling another axe attack. This will be 22 to hit, which I assume hits.
Literally cool. This is my
Yes.
for the year.
That's it.
I wish I could do
That's
low
going to
rolls.
be
I wish I had the
4 plus 9, 13, plus 5 lightning again.
You get that once per turn, or is it per hit? I just don't remember.
On a hit, roll a d6, and this deals an extra 1d6 damage of the roll type.
While you're disturbed.
While I'm disturbed, the first attack determines the extra damage type based
Okay.
on the elemental strike table.
So, what was the damage again?
It was 4 plus 5 plus 9, so 18.
Okay.
And then we will do an unarmed strike on him with the horns, which is a
If you're hasted.
hasted action horns. 13, I think, misses.
Yes.
Okay. And dash a turn. No agile
You already
parry.
used your. You do get the agile parry because you still made the attack. You just
That's
didn't
true.
do it.
Yes, yes. I get the agile parry. I have resistance because I'm disturbed now.
It's barely hanging on, but no longer incapacitated.
Right, I have to hit him.
So that'll be
Forgot
on
that
to
was the key
the
feature.
Blade
Yeah, I
Masters.
was trying to get us to hold actions. So that
It's
that
okay.
wouldn't-
I'm just gonna focus on that guy. And
That's fine. I'll just focus that guy too. So then I
Yeah,
just
there we
So Blade
Take
Masters
them off
don't get
of
a
my
turn. On to
They can hypothetically bonus action.
no, incapacitated is also no bonus actions.
Okay. Not by what I'm reading, but
wait,
I'll
no,
roll
we
it.
take it.
yeah,
we
yeah,
take those.
Incapacitated creature can't take actions, bonus actions, or reactions.
Okay. My thing is wrong then, because it just says actions and reactions.
Well,
so-
a bonus action is counted as an action.
Okay.
It says you can't take action. Yeah.
Fair enough. I'm not arguing. I
no,
was
you're
just
good,
like,
you're
wait,
good, yeah.
How
my
dare
thing
you,
says
John,
that-
not let him do a bonus action?
You're good.
No.
So Blade Masters don't get anything. On to Mila.
Okay, I want to.
Right, we're focusing the Blade Master.
Yeah, run forward and then hold action, right? That's what we're trying to do.
Ludo is currently holding to attack this guy. I don't know if
Okay.
that affects
Which
what
one
you will
did-
do, but
did,
1, 2, 3,
Imps
4,
do?
5,
You did
6.
the one in the
Gunner.
front.
Imps
Gunner,
is
the gunner.
attacking this guy.
Okay.
Okay.
Which you could blast that guy, I'll say, with 3/4 cover.
Plus 5, please.
Yeah, plus
I
5.
think I have spell sniper.
Because
Let me
there's a
just
guy
check.
standing directly. Oh yeah, if you have spell sniper, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, let me check real quick.
You do.
Thank
You might.
That's
I
how
feel
you.
like
That's how you
You've
got
done it
Eldritch
before.
Blast. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
you do.
Okay. Then I'm gonna hold some Eldritch Blast then, I guess, for, I don't know.
This guy's already out of it if you want to target this guy, but this is the guy that Ludo's holding for. Your call, which one you want to hit. This cover doesn't matter, so.
Yeah, let's hit the guy who's already out of it.
Okay.
Or at least doing something.
We'll make 2 attacks. He does not benefit from the cover.
Okay. Oh my god, really? Hold on,
You have a
let's
card?
Yeah, I do.
Were you making that an advantage, or was that just both? of your-
Those were both
Okay.
beams, but they were both 8s, plus 7, so that's 15. I'm gonna.
Would miss.
Okay.
Both of miss.
Can flip cards.
So that'll apply to your next damage.
Okay.
But unfortunately, both of those will miss.
Big
Yeah, those actually
slash.
just miss.
That's okay.
So their AC is 16?
Yes, 16.
Okay. And then I don't know if I can do anything else. I heard Misty Step, I guess, but I don't want to do it.
Not really a point.
Yeah, okay. I'll just stay there. Yeah.
Alright. That will be on to the person in the room.
Oh!
Open
Oh,
the door,
no.
lightning bolt.
Oh, Imps, you're right at the door.
how does this door open?
That is true. This is valid.
Is this like
This is
within
it?
code of fire marshals, or is it like incorrect? Because if it's correct, then that means that I'm in the way, right?
No, it's you pushed it. So you would be pushing it, I believe.
Oh, okay, so it's against
Yeah.
fire code. Nice.
Dang.
think
We're gonna
they
have to, we should have dressed
Well,
as
guys have a
inspectors.
Either way, I'll say he could open.
Yeah, I'm just making
you're
sure.
not
Yeah.
Intentionally.
These
trying.
guys are ruled by a big fire phoenix. I don't think they really care about fire.
The fire code guy came in and was like, everything's fine, because he is a part of the...
Yeah, exactly.
Getting paid off.
But the door is open, and you look over, and there's an officer right next to you.
Hello there.
Yikes.
Trying to look at
And what he is going to do.
It's so far.
I know, right?
Just be a monk.
Be a monk. You must be swift as the course.
Or a rogue. And you can dash as a bonus action.
With all the foresight of a
Great
great
typhoon.
I don't know. There's pros, there's cons to being monks. Magic definitely helps monks. I'll give them that.
Yeah, being hasted all the time is probably pretty
When I played Tifa, was she a monk?
She was a monk.
Okay, yeah, that was
Four
fun.
elements monk.
That was so
That
fun.
sounds right.
Yeah.
The material. Yeah.
That was so fun.
They're really fun. They're just
punch 30 million times.
key points. Just that's how you do things. And if you run out of key points, you can't play anymore really well. Effectively, like no more flurry of blows.
I don't think Pathfinder monks use key points.
They don't.
Yeah.
Which is why they feel slightly better than D&D.
Yeah.
I like the key points, but I think they're just being applied wrong is all.
Yeah.
I've talked about this so much. I feel like everybody has talked about this so much. It's kind of hard to disagree amongst me.
You know what? I disagree. Just to cause discord.
They're just.
It's
so
Never played a monk.
It's so sad. I mean, it's like. I don't know. You do all of your stuff, and you constantly have to pay for it, but everybody else, they get to do cool stuff, and then they don't have to pay for half the stuff they do. Like, sorcerers have sorcery points, but they still get to, like, cast spells and do other cool things that don't require sorcery points. I don't know.
Oh, so like monks don't get the equivalent of cantrips.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Like, most of the cool
Because
power,
like I
power
have
things that
spell
a monk,
slots, you know.
yeah. But most of the cool power things that a monk can do are locked behind key points, and they level up once per level. So I'm level 8 monk. I have 8.
Fair enough.
And that seems like a lot, but they go by really fast.
No,
Just got a short rest.
just rest in the middle of the battlefield.
Yeah, just-
Take out your tea set, get
My
some tea. You guys
Griffin
got
supplies,
this.
yeah.
Yeah.
You just take a hasted rest.
Because, like, patient defense, that's 1 key point. Step of the wind, 1 key point. Deflect missiles, 1 key point.
You just
Deflect missiles attack,
missiles.
that's a key point. Yeah, pretty much every feature that key field attack is a key point. Stunning strike, a key point.
Okay.
And probably one of their like most powerful features, I would say, is Stunning Strike. Is locked behind, or like it usually doesn't work because monsters usually have a high con save.
Yeah. Whose turn is it?
It's
this
the-
guy still.
I'm just, I don't know.
He's contemplating
I was
resistance,
talking,
having
and then I
now just
figured I'd
open the door.
burn some time for John.
No.
He burned the door.
I was just confused.
I'll rant about monks and my sadness at wishing they were less costly on the economy.
I had a colleague,
That's the new take. Monks are bad for the economy.
banned monks.
They're just,
They're action
they're
competent.
expensive. They're like, I don't know, they're like,
Okay.
I don't know. What word would that be? Like, I don't know. Like a wizard is like a Toyota Corolla. It's reliable. It's always gonna work. And the monks are like, okay, let's see.
Okay.
They're like a Rolls
very
Royce
curious
or a
to
Bentley, because
He
like,
wants to.
they
He's a
just-
Rolls Royce or because they're costly. Okay.
well, because like a Rolls Royce or oil
He
change
is
is
going
like 10 grand
to,
or something.
after opening the
stupid
door,
like
he's
that.
going to take the dodge. He's going to take the
Disengage.
Yes, disengage, and step back to here. So unless you have Sentinel, which you might.
I do.
Okay, you can still take an attack of opportunity if you'd like to.
Screw it. We'll do it. Act attack.
Smite.
I miss. Unless it's a
Well-
13 hits.
No.
Okay, I didn't think so. So swing and a miss. I
So
wish I could smite. That's like super bad.
then he is going to cast Big B's Hand,
What?
which I don't know if I have anything that really an ogre can be a giant hand. Sure. So yeah, he summons a like big like orange.
Sorry, he can Disengage as a bonus action.
No. Big B's hand is a bonus action spell. No, oh, it's not. Okay.
I'm like, my
'cause
app,
it uses-
yeah, it was wrong.
Okay, so he could not have taken the disengage action, so he would have gotten the attack of opportunity regardless. So he'll action cast Big B's hand.
Oh yeah.
He was going to do
Disengaged,
that
it wouldn't
anyway, I
have
was just trying to
anyways.
make his chances better.
Yeah.
So Big B's hand, then bonus action to when you cast the spell and all your subs. Okay, so yeah. So he doesn't have to do the bonus action necessarily on this turn. Okay. So Big B's hand, and then he's going to do the forceful hand against you. So he's going to try to shove you. And we
So
need to make a contested athletics check.
Okay, and that sentinel attack did burn my reaction, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Just wanted to verify it.
It wouldn't have had to be Sentinel, just a standard opportunity attack,
Yeah.
but yeah.
And this is athletics. I think I'm gonna do okay because
Yeah, you'll probably get it.
it's a check, you said?
Yes, I got a 14 total.
I got a 14 plus 7.
Whoo!
21.
We take those.
Alright.
We win.
He made it
We
a
win
10.
those.
We win.
Yes, that will be his turn. I don't think he has a bonus action.
Is that an attempt to grapple? I
Oh,
assume
it's
that's
an
what
attempt
Bixby's
to
hand does.
shove.
Oh,
And
shove.
it shoves equal to his... It's a normal shove plus his spellcasting modifier times 5, I think. So... what's 5 times? Yeah, so you would have been pushed 20 feet
Hmm,
if that succeeded.
that would have been interesting.
You will see why in a moment.
Ooh.
I don't like those words.
I don't like
Yeah.
it.
We'll see why. I want
It
to see
smells
now.
like PPK.
So
Don't
now
like
it's on
that.
to we're just going to call them the riflemen.
The rifleman.
Um,
So one of them is still
Charmed.
correct.
incapacitated.
One of them is not.
And one of them is
though.
almost dead.
Yeah. But you have
Wow.
already taken your
Yeah.
reaction.
Yes, I did.
So
I'm not 30 feet away from this. I
got
can't even
baited.
help.
you did indeed get baited.
Get me.
um,
Dude, that's like a point blank shot right there.
so he is going to. Yeah, you're attacking this one. So 1, 2, 3, 4,
He's running.
5. I think. Let me see this.
Why would you run when you have a gun? I guess maybe you're right. Yeah, well, yeah, I understand how he would run, but why?
Oh.
He has a gun. I stand
It's
here.
like a
I shoot over there.
flamethrower.
Oh,
So
right. Yeah, it is a flamethrower.
Yeah, what if he wants to shoot you?
he's gonna turn around. He's gonna get all his.
His friends.
He's gonna get all his
That's,
friends.
that's probably a cone of all time. It hadn't occurred to me that a cone would be coming out of it.
Maybe it's a
That's
straight
really
line.
cute.
Yes, it was a combo play. Yes.
Interesting.
John's playing on a different level than I currently am.
It's gonna be.
Like doing smooth brain plays,
I
and
don't
he's
have
over
a
here
60. I
comboing
don't
over.
have a
He's like
60-foot cone at the moment.
4D
but-
chesting it.
So
Oh.
you could move up to there
Oh, oof.
and get all of you.
Yikes.
The entire hallway. If he pushed him back, probably would have been everybody. Yeah, that's what he was going for. So yeah, he is going to
Okay.
he's going to use his syndicate flame blaster to fire red dragon's breath at all.
I suppose that's a
It is
spell.
not a spell.
Is she a dexterity save? Can we dodge?
I think it's just filling the entire hallway.
I think it is
Yeah,
too,
all
but
of you are
I
getting,
just
all of you are getting hit. Yeah.
gun's bad.
So
Gun's
yes,
very
he will
bad.
Expend 5 charges of the syndicate flame blaster.
5 charges. Is that a lot? It sounds like
You
a lot.
guys, you guys can potentially pick these up afterwards. So
High risk, high reward.
all of you make a dex save.
Yes, there's a dex
Become
save.
my new spellcasting focus.
That'd be
Not
so
bad.
cool.
Potentially. It is not a 60-foot cone. I can make it that broken.
Is
Is
that
that all of
within
you?
10 feet of
He's using the fear
people are
tactic.
within
Yeah,
10
no,
feet of
I did
me?
not make it a 60-foot cone.
He's using the DM fear tactic.
I am indeed.
Friggin'
So it
heads.
is only Flick and Neela.
Remember,
Well-
you have your aura of
I
protection.
know, but
so-
nobody else does.
Yeah, it's only affecting you, yeah.
That's so
I-
sad.
I actually had a really good deck save right there. I'm sad.
Well,
Oof.
you do not need to.
Yeah. It was
For the
24. I mean,
Well, your dex is pretty good, right? It's a 16.
Plus
You couldn't make it
Yeah,
any
it's a
further.
plus 8.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, you'd be fine. I think.
it's a weird contrast because like my perception is like a plus
So,
1.
deck save for you, and
And
I
then
will
like
make
you
one
go to
for
like
Flick.
dexterity saves and like
Flick
dex
gets
based stuff.
natural
And it's like so
one.
good.
Oh.
What was it?
14.
Just fails.
Yeah, figured.
Oof.
So that's 2 failures.
Hurts a lot.
My dexterity is actually an 18.
Oh, it's an 18.
Yeah.
Well,
Or it's rolled really well for this character.
that's unless you're a monk, dex characters I don't think really prioritize wisdom, so your perception's always going to be low.
Yeah, my
That's
wisdom.
how Ruvok is. Like, I can't see anything for anything. But
Yeah,
man,
my
if you
wisdom's
tell me that there's
12.
something to hit,
That'll be
I'm gonna hit like 90%
27
of the
fire
time.
damage
Oof, okay.
to you and to Flick.
Oh.
What is Flick's?
27.
It's okay, this time I have health potions for everyone. If something
Yes.
happens.
74.
we can stabilize people. We should save most of those health potions
Absolutely.
for you. Because
Yeah, if I die. The last time I went down, who was it? You? You had to like shove a health potion into me, or was it you that had to do that?
It might have been me.
I
Pretty
think it
sure
was
when,
you.
When you went down, I was probably already down, because that's usually how I work.
Yeah.
I run in, I have like 2 rounds of fun, and then I die. I love Vimch.
So yeah, that will be his turn. On to Flick after just getting
All right,
blasted.
Flick, come on.
Yeah.
Get in there with the revenge.
Was Flick concentrating yet? No, he had just dashed. He still doesn't have anything.
If I remember correctly, I found a pattern lasts until they succeed on the
He
save,
will
right?
just
It
dark
just
fire.
lasts.
Wow.
Until they get hit.
Oh, okay.
Or someone else uses an
concentration too, but yeah.
That is concentration. Sorry, yeah.
Okay.
Just, I haven't been hit yet, so it hasn't come up. But I do have Warcaster, which is good.
Well, good thing you have a mighty paladin right in front of you.
Yeah.
He will
Bash
fire
Paladin's
dark fire
basic,
at the guy and miss.
No.
And then he will bonus action cast spiritual weapon and try again. Standard 2nd level. With a plus does hit. So D8 plus 4 does actually get him, even rolling a 1. And then Flick spiritual weapon will be right there, I think. Yeah.
The boot.
I think it's a claw now.
Oh,
It
okay.
is a claw. It's one of his talons.
Wait, did you die? Did you die?
No.
Yes,
He's like,
the rifleman. did.
Oh,
yeah.
who knocked him out?
Flick did.
Okay, sorry, I missed that.
You're good.
Death count.
That'll be -1 second spell slot. Okay. And that'll be Flick's turn. Well, he can move up a little bit. He'll move. Oh, he only has 20. I think it. Yeah, we're good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Sniper rifle.
Next to his weapon. And then. On to Belladonna with Norn on deck.
We're moving 35 feet forward.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, right there.
Nice. And it looks like we're gonna do more arrow shots. The kid can't make it any farther. Shoot. 14 to hit.
against the blade master, the same blade master.
Yeah.
Misses, so he is not brought out of.
Well, there
Well, Budo was holding till somebody attacked him, so he will also fire.
we are. Oh, okay.
This was lightning bolt, you said?
Firebolt.
Firebolt.
Will hit. 2d10. That's cocked. 9
That
damage.
hypnotic pattern still clutch, so
My
we can
question
take them
to
down
you
one by one.
is-
Yeah, let's avoid attacking the other two if we can.
No, yeah.
I was
Try to pick them
going
off
for
one
the
at a
hand,
time.
man.
So,
I figured you would be. I was just putting it
my
out.
question is, can I see the officer in the room?
The hand, I'm pretty sure, is like translucent or
Is
transparent
it?
or something.
Yeah.
But it is still an object.
Is it huge
Translucent
Just
force.
medium. or large? Grande.
Yes, it is translucent, so you can see him, but you can also tell the hand is in front of him.
I don't think I'm 30 feet away from it.
The hand,
Yeah, from the hand or the...
you're 35 from the hand.
Darn. Well...
And it is an object, not a creature. So I think your curse would.
No, I was trying to see how far away the hand was, because then if I can't get to the hand, I'm definitely not getting to the officer behind it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So you're, in that case, you're 45 feet from the officer.
In that case, as a bonus action, I'll blood curse of the bloated agony.
That will work on the officer. If he makes multiple attacks?
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's going to be the blade master, because I can't make it to the officer.
What's the range on that?
It's 30 feet.
Oh, okay. So yeah, it would have to be one of the blade masters.
Yeah, so it'll be
And
the
you
blade
want this
master
one that
that
just
we...
came out
mhm.
of the. Okay.
And that is it.
Alright, on to Norin. Norin will move 30 feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then he will fire 3 times. He's still
At
at
what?
disadvantage at the blade master that came out of the thing.
Are the other two just chilling? They're just hanging
Miss.
out?
They're still looking at the pretty lights.
Oh yeah, the pretty lights.
Mm-hmm.
They're still looking.
Or whatever his hypnotic
that
pattern's
one's a
flavor
hit.
is.
Also hit. Gets 2 hits this time.
Nice.
16 damage. Looking pretty rough.
That's what we want.
And then Norin will. Oh, you're actually in melee range now, so what's the range on battle command? Oh, within 30 feet of him. Dang.
I don't think it's 13.
No.
Could do Neela.
Yeah,
But I don't think it
Neela.
really give. I think it's just an action, right?
It's a melee attack or dodge or hide.
Yeah.
Which dodge isn't necessarily bad right now. It's the only bonus action he's got, so. Yeah, Neela, you took damage, so he'll give you the bonus action to use. You can use your reaction to dodge if you'd like.
Okay.
Nice.
Norin Chuck has limits. He has limited bonus actions?
I hate this game.
You can't cast Meteor Swarm with his bonus action? What?
I wanted him to cast Wish.
On to Elion. Elion is going to
Meteor
also
swarm at will.
just move. Yeah, he secretly is the Elder Dragon. Elion will just fire his bow again, not at disadvantage, twice. 1 is a hit.
Oops.
Okay.
No, I
Just
got it.
plus to that.
I'm just sad.
It's okay.
I like the reaction.
7 damage.
You're trying to play it off.
I was like, huh?
Good try.
Alright.
Okay.
On Death's Door, this other Blade Master.
Nice.
And then on to Flandel.
So the Blade Master is like almost dead.
Single digits.
Ooh.
Well, step 1, I'm going to move forward 30 feet.
Alright.
Just my movement.
Yeah, so I think you're also lined up with them, yeah.
Yeah, sounds right. Am I 60 feet from the blade, from the other wizard to the captain?
This guy?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm further away than 60.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There's 60 between you. So yes, you are actually.
Okay, so I could hypothetically counterspell at this point.
I'll say yes.
Okay. And he could, of course, do the
Yes.
same.
Yes.
Okay.
That
I am just going to cast just magic missile at first level, and just at the blade master that's almost dead.
All three of them.
They do 1d4 plus 1 damage. You're saying single digits, so I'm like, we'll send 2 at him and 1 at the what's the range? 120. Yeah, and 1 at the captain.
1 at the officer.
Yeah, I'm sorry,
You're
officer.
good. You don't have to roll for the blade master, but yeah, 1d4 plus 1 against that guy.
Awesome.
He was at 4, so
Nice.
you did exactly what you needed for that one.
1. So
Beautiful.
grand total of 2 damage at the officer.
Okay. Good.
And then I'm gonna bonus action
That's
fire
the
shield.
First damage he has taken. That's from an item, so
It's from my item,
yeah.
yes.
There we go. So you said 2 damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that will be my turn.
Okay. Back up to Ludo, who will also.
We left in the dust.
Let's try to catch up.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. He will hold. He'll hold the firebolt against the other rifleman until somebody attacks him. And that'll be his turn on to Imsh.
I'm going for the hand, and I'm gonna use my axe.
Go for it. You can indeed attack him.
That's going to be 19.
Just misses the hand.
Okay. The more you know. All right. Again, 22 to hit.
Does it? Yeah.
Okay.
AC is 20.
And we're going to. That's the wrong dice. That's going to be lightning again. And 3, 5, 8 plus 9 is 17 damage.
17?
Yeah, does lightning matter?
No.
Okay.
I think objects are just resistant to, not lightning, but.
Okay. And yeah. I guess no, that's a bonus action. And then I will do an unarmed strike against it. And that's going to be 13.
Misses, but you do still get our edge
Yep.
out there. You do have your bonus action.
I do have my bonus action. Can I flurry of blows?
You can indeed.
First attack is going to be 29 to hit.
Yes.
And that's a d6. And that's okay, that's plus 7 as well. So that's going to be 8 damage. And then I get to attack again.
Okay.
That's cocked. That's a nat 1.
You already have inspiration.
Yes.
Of course.
Norn Chuck.
And,
No,
No, we supposed to give it to ourselves, but.
So yeah, that's my turn.
Alright. That's Imsh onto the Blade Master, who is still incapacitated, onto Mila.
Okay. Who is
Mila
Ludo?
with the officer on deck, you guys know now.
Yeah, who is Ludo? Holding action.
I guess the still living rifleman.
Okay. How far can I make it with? What do I have? Misty Step.
That would get you 30 feet.
Okay.
Bonus action.
Yeah, so you could do that and your movement for a total of 60.
Yeah. How close? I mean,
You could
I
actually
get?
You could
get
potentially.
like next to
I
the.
think you could get to the officer if you'd like to.
If you ran and then used to
Yeah, because you can see through the hand, so you can still see where you're going. Yeah.
To the officer? I could get to
Yeah.
the office.
If you'd like to.
and then divine smite
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
at 8th level.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Crater.
5,
It's all this list.
6
I
would
wish.
get you
I wish
there.
that
Uh-huh.
you
And a
would do
misty
that.
step. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, you can get right next to him.
Hell yeah.
The power of God
Okay.
and just leave a crater in the ground.
Let's do it. Let me
What
just
level does
mark my
divine smite?
time.
Seeing
Divine
you
smite
do
first
that,
or second
though-
level paladin?
Second.
Is he gonna
You
react?
could have a level
You
18
may-
wizard
How
who
dare he.
multi-classed into 2 levels of paladin and divine smite at 9th level. I'm not saying it's a good idea, I'm just saying that it is possible.
Yeah, I think that's a fair. Since he is up
Good.
next, that's a fair bet. Yeah, he's gonna try to counterspell your misty step.
I will counterspell.
What level? He just casted Sand third.
Let me read counterspell.
You could just do a third and it cancels out.
And it would just cancel out. Okay, I couldn't remember if it's still a roll, if it's equal.
No.
That's what I was going to read it for. Yeah, I will just.
Third just cancels third, so yes, you do still misty step. But
Okay, and then I'm just trying to see what was the. Give me a second. I haven't used this yet, so I want to
that was
see.
worth a try.
No, I want the paladin up right next to that guy. Because I'm decently positive he's concentrating, so.
Bigby Sand is a concentration.
Yeah.
Okay, no, that's a bonus action. Never mind. Okay, sorry. I was trying to see if I
Yeah,
could
so
use the.
you have your action left, and that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna attack.
go for it.
I don't know which dice to use. I trust this dice. Let's do it. Do it. Woo! Okay, 21.
Hits.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
You
Okay.
get the added 4 to your damage roll, too.
Oh yeah.
From the card.
Okay.
That's right, that's still there. Yeah.
Yep, because I didn't hit the last.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna do Divine Smite on
Okay.
it as
Oh
well.
boy, what level?
8th level.
Second level.
Okay, so it's 3d8.
3d8. Okay.
So
Plus.
2d6, 3d8, plus strength, plus 4.
Okay.
Max damage.
3d6.
Failing.
Yeah.
3d8. Hold on. Picking up my
Ramping.
dice.
The ramp.
2, 3. Where's my third? Oh my god, am I
What are you
blind?
looking
Okay,
for?
there we go. We're good. We're good.
It's like we have the dice.
4 plus 6, that's 10, and then another 10.
I think he'll live, but the
So that's
concentration
20.
check is going to be tough.
Plus strength.
Hold on, yeah. 10 plus, is it 3 each, or is it for the,
Just 1 plus 3,
okay.
because you're adding your strength. Yeah.
So yeah, 23, and then plus 4, 27.
27 damage. Alright.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's only the first attack.
No, the concentration checks will be each
But wait,
attack.
there's more.
So,
But wait.
13.
uh,
7 over 2.
yeah,
is
and he
13.
just makes 13 DC of concentration check.
Damn. Okay.
Do it again.
Let's do it
He'll fail
again.
it this time.
Yeah. Hit him again.
Oh, I can reroll 2s on my damage dice. Can I do that? I got 1, 2.
On the D8 or the D6?
The D8.
You can't reroll.
Okay.
It's weapon damage
That's
dice,
fine.
right? So
yeah, no worries. Okay,
Great
that's why I
weapon.
checked.
Yeah.
Wanted to check. Okay. And then I'm gonna hit again. Give me another good roll. Good dice. Oh fuck.
Oof. Is it a 1?
That's an 11. It's 11 to hit.
Misses.
Oh,
Yeah, that's okay.
It was a good try.
it was a good
I'll
try.
try. You next time. You got this. Take a break.
Come back later.
Yeah. Okay. That's it. That's all I can do, I think.
Alright, that will be on to him. With you right next to him and with the...
What was that bonus action that Nora and Chuck gave me? Or can I still do that or no?
That'll be
so when he does that, immediately after, you can use your reaction to melee attack, dodge or hide.
Oh, okay.
Does he choose for us
Is
for
that-
that, or is
No, so you guys get
You get
one
a
of those
choice.
3 choices when he uses that bonus
Okay.
action.
Is
Yeah.
that homebrew? It's pretty cool.
No, it's a drow house captain, but I'm making it a halfling.
Right.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So all the stuff that would be drow is just gone.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I like that ability too.
So is that gone? I can't do that anymore? Or?
No, it's when he uses that
Okay.
bonus
That'd be cool
action.
to have it,
Yeah.
like as a player character.
I think there is something similar with
Yeah.
the Battlemaster Fighter, but it's really bad because you have to use an attack and your bonus
I think
actions.
Yeah, but well, that's the thing is like Battlemaster Fighter has plenty of
Yeah,
Isn't the
but
banner
plenty of
app-
better things to do. Yeah.
yeah, like I'm not the biggest fan of Battlemaster Fighter. So
The Hobgoblin has a pretty cool bonus action, help action with like a bonus effect.
it's cool.
But yeah, let's see here. So.
Yeah, it's Commander Strike.
Yeah. Three others. Oh, that's so good. Okay.
Oh,
So the hand.
What's gonna do, huh?
Yeah, the push and the grasp don't really help anymore, so it's just gonna punch you.
Alright, that's
Clenched fist. With
That's
his
fair.
spell attack bonus, that's a 23 to hit.
that does hit. Yeah.
this hand's got hands.
His hands got hands. Yeah. Well, I would have said that was disrespectful, but I did hit him.
It's
so
one of those
like,
hands with
it's
the
kind
little,
of fair.
the little gloves. That
Yeah.
Not a crazy
I'm trying to
roll.
slap him and just
12 points of force damage.
Okay,
I believe it's force damage. Yes.
that's all right.
And then he's going to cast Chain Lightning,
like,
targeting Imsh as the first target.
We just
does
don't
it
like-
hit me? I don't think it hits me.
Imsh is the first target. Neela, Flick, and Belladonna as the other targets.
Does it
How
just
does it-
go onto the ceiling?
So it hits Imsh and then it chains the targets within 30 feet of the first one.
Okay.
Yeah.
I am a conduit.
Yes, you are the conduit.
Okay.
So all those people I just said make dexterity saving
Dex
throws.
saves.
I'll make one for Flick. And Flick fails. Flick is going to use his card. Well,
Nice.
Plus 5, right?
King is 13, so it's a plus 6.
Yeah.
You can flip the card after you know you fail.
Correct.
Okay. 16.
Let me check his
That's
spell
fine.
DC.
Okay.
What did you say?
16.
Does succeed.
Okay.
And then Flick is not close enough to anybody to get a bonus to his save. What's his dex save?
He's next to me on the ceiling.
Dex save is plus 2, so that would be 8 plus 6 is 14. Just fails, unfortunately.
Oh,
Oof.
I got a 15.
Just succeeds.
Hell yeah.
I'm not in this.
23.
So Flick is the only failure, and you have evasion, so you take nothing.
Hurts.
Okay.
So you two will take half, and Flick will take full
With
damage.
a 23?
Yeah, you still take half.
Okay.
Half on a success.
Unless you're a monk.
Yeah.
Dang it, monks are broken.
Evasion's just good.
Yeah,
No, it
evasion
is.
just good. Yeah.
How much am I taking?
I just wish that evasion was like a feat. That would be really strong though.
Well, you have your resistance to spells, so you'll
Oh,
end up
that's
taking a
true.
quarter damage.
Hell yeah.
But you're not close enough to anybody else.
Sorry.
It's all good. That'll be. How does math? Plus 50 damage. So 25, 12, and Flick will take 50.
Oh, that hurts.
Flick goes down.
Oh!
Wait,
Wait, whoa, wait.
there was no warning to
There's
that.
didn't say he was looking rough. You just went, well, he died.
That was a lot of damage.
That's fair.
We need some flex tape.
He took 20. He took 27, bringing him down to 47, and then he just took 50 out of nowhere. So.
Okay, that makes sense. There's no warning for that.
That's
He
rough.
couldn't say that he's looking rough.
Wait, actually,
There's more.
he could survive. I forgot something. 2d4. He would have gotten this radiant damage as temporary hit points from his dark fire. 3, so he still dies.
Oh.
Still goes down.
Yeah, he's not dead yet.
He exactly takes enough damage to be unconscious. And he should be using his Twilight Sanctuary that I forgot
Someone will
about.
stabilize him though.
I'm right there with a greater restoration healing potion.
You can also just stabilize, and then he doesn't have to make the saves, right?
Is that how it works?
But if you just stabilize him, he'll be unconscious for like a
An
D4
hour, right?
hours.
Oh, D4 hours.
Yeah.
It's an
It's a
option.
KO.
I just rolled 4 on that, so.
So that's
it's gonna get those
25, 12, flick to 50, hand attacked. That's his turn. On to the rifleman, who is I believe still incapacitated.
Yeah, he hasn't been hit yet.
Yeah. Ludo's holding against him until an attack is made. On to Flick, who will make a death saving throw.
Oh boy.
Should I roll it?
That's
I
important.
should do that. Yeah.
Do you want me to
Is
do
this yours,
it?
or is this the big one?
That's
This is the big one, right?
yeah.
I'll use a big one.
Put it on the battle can. Yeah, there you go.
Do you want to do it instead, or do you want me to do it? Who's taking his fate?
Well, when you put it that way, I feel stressed. Oh, fuck.
I can do it if you'd rather.
Lucas will never forgive you if you
He'll
kill Flick.
forgive Jonathan. I just can't be the one.
Success.
Oh,
One
God.
success.
I just knew in my brain that in my heart of hearts it was gonna be a
So if we
1.
need it, yeah. It's one success.
Let's go.
I'll mark that
That's
down.
one success.
One suck. Okay. On to Belladonna.
One second.
I will drop to the ground.
Okay, give him a healing potion.
Yes, I'll give him a greater restoration.
Also, you climb down next to him, I
Wait, I
assume.
can't just drop down? How many feet is it?
It's a 50-foot ceiling,
Okay,
so
I'll
you would
climb
take fall
down. I'll
damage.
climb
Okay.
down.
So
I will be cool.
I'll say that'll use 15 feet.
It sucks.
And that'll be your action to give it to him.
It's 11.
Okay. No longer needs that. Back up with 11 hit points.
I will move the rest of my movement.
Alright, so you got 20 feet left. Do you want to just move 20 feet up?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. And you have a bonus action left.
Can I finally get the wizard in the back?
With a crossbow?
No, with am I within 30 feet of him? I think I'm still.
Curse.
Oh,
For the
you are
curse.
now exactly within 30 feet.
Oh, I'm
yes.
gonna use it on him then.
Okay, so
As a
if
bonus
he makes
action.
multiple attacks. Okay,
That is it. That's all I got.
alright.
Well, is it? Because I get 2 actions. So is 1 action giving him the healing potion? and then...
You get 2 attacks if you
Okay.
take the attack action. Yeah.
Cool.
So that still counts as the full thing. On to Norn, who I think will finally be able to get close enough to make somebody else attack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, he will still have to shoot, but he will bonus action and let's see with him. Is it just here? So if he can do Mila, he's gonna do Mila.
Hell yeah. Thanks, man.
Is it just see or hear? And he is just barely within 30 feet of you. Yeah, so you may make a melee attack, dodge or hide as your
That's
reaction.
right. You have a card?
No, I need that one back actually.
Oh my god, hold on. Yeah, that's not gonna hit.
Big sad.
I
Have some
got
chat.
a 8.
Unfortunately not.
Nat 2.
That's rough.
It's rough, buddy.
But Norn
attacks.
will sees Ludo is holding
That's okay, buddy.
against the
You can take a break
rifleman.
too.
Is there anybody else? Yeah,
I'm trying
he'll
not to hate my dice.
also just hold 3 crossbow shots against the rifleman. his turn. Flex card also needs to be shuffled in. And then that's on to Elion, who I think will do the exact same thing. Move up behind Norin and also hold against the guy.
That guy's gonna get destroyed.
He's
He's got what, 3 people holding an action on him? Or just 2?
On to Flandolf with Ludo on deck.
So I'm exactly
So
60
Ludo
feet
will
right now.
lose. Ludo will lose his thing if they don't.
So I'm exactly 60 feet right now.
Correct.
Right?
Yeah. And
Okay.
all 3 of them are holding against the.
I'm gonna back up 5 feet so that he can't counterspell what I'm about to do.
Okay.
I'm going to fireball centered to where I can get the back, so the gun dude, I'm sorry, the rifleman, the
Yes.
hand, and the officer. I am aware that will also get
Neela and Imsh.
Neela and Imsh, so I will...
Do you have to see the point of origin for Fireball? Worth checking, because you may be able to avoid.
I don't think so.
You may be able to avoid Neela, but you will not be able to avoid Imsh.
That's fine.
So just check if you have to see
I'm
the
evasion.
point of origin.
I'm proficient in dex saves.
Let me double check
Please
for you.
avoid me. I'm
Well,
getting
I
low.
was-
Okay.
We'll be good.
Point I choose.
With point you choose within range?
Within
Okay,
range, yeah. So step 1, I am going to back up.
So yeah,
know if
we'll
you
get the
back
thing
up.
here. I'm pretty sure you did back up 1 square. Yeah,
Awesome.
so you're good.
Fireball me.
So yeah,
Come on.
yes, you could do it there and not hit Neela.
So
'Cause
I
it,
don't-
it spreads around walls.
So here's the thing.
Yeah.
I don't want to hit the front guy either. I don't want to hit the blade master.
You don't want to hit the blade master.
No, I want to hit the rifleman. the
And you
hand.
don't care about hitting anything in the room. Without you,
Oh.
I'm just pointing that out. As
Nope, I'm
as,
gonna do-
as a user of magic and living in a city of wizards, you would know that magic items are very unlikely to take damage.
Cool.
Even though I'm pretty sure Fireball is Fireball one of the ones that says it affects objects. I don't know.
That
Otherwise
aren't being
it's-
worn or carried.
Otherwise, okay, so yes,
Oh no.
you know that it would affect non-magical objects in the room.
Yeah. I don't really care about non-magical objects, so I'm just gonna.
You
do
could
it.
get just those 3, not even Imsh.
Perfect.
Which
I can't be
I
counterspelled,
believe I'm
so-
seeing that right.
It looks right from this
It-
angle.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're gonna go.
Even if I wasn't able to do that, I would have used careful spells. So
Yeah, you're good. So yeah, those 3 will go ahead and make dex saves.
Yep.
The first off,
and I'm doing this from my staff, by the way, just for.
okay, natural 18 from the officer.
Okay. That will succeed.
Yeah. He will still be making another concentration check though, 'cause it's half damage. Going next to the hand. I believe the hand's dex bonus is 0. So yeah. So it's a 6 from the hand.
That will fail.
Fireball can damage objects, so it can damage the hand. And then
And I grabbed 4d6.
Go for it.
from the rifleman, that is a 14, which I believe fails.
That will fail.
Yeah. So 2 fails and a success.
Okay. All right. We have 10.
So the hand will take
20.
full damage, and this guy will take full damage.
31.
31. Okay, yeah. As the held actions go off, I'm just going to say this guy knows.
Yeah.
There's literally no way.
Just gets obliterated.
Yeah.
So he gets vaporized.
He literally
As all the
made-
held actions
Literally
go off.
vaporized.
I bet.
Yeah.
Cool. Awesome. So 31 on the hand, and then 16, no, 15
The
on
hand
the.
does appear to be beginning to fade, and we'll see if it does fade up because he'll make
Becomes
a
less orange.
concentration check.
More peach color.
15 on the.
So concentration check actually goes down. So
Yes.
Hell
it was
yeah.
only a DC
Nice.
10,
Nice.
I think. But yeah.
No
No more
hand.
And then I'm going to move forward to be within 60 feet. Okay,
so
I'll actually move like the rest of my movement
1,
forward.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah. I suppose now stabilizing is an action, huh?
Flick's up already.
Oh, he is?
You got the. She gave him
Oh.
a healing potion.
Forgot, sorry.
You're good.
Then yeah, that was my action.
You do just have a bonus action left.
I'm not gonna use it. Yeah, that'll be my turn.
Alright, Ludo's up, and he is going to go just in front of you. Yeah, and he sees that that guy's still incapacitated, so he's just going to try to firebolt the wizard. And I think this misses, unfortunately.
Oh, no.
Standard. Yes, misses
The
by
Leo special,
1.
huh?
This is by 1.
14.
That
missed by
sucks.
1,
That's
yeah.
really sucks.
On to Imp.
Okay, I'm gonna
Run
run.
wild guesses.
Yes.
You're about to
Where
do.
am I
Ready to
gonna
swing?
go?
Yeah, if you kill this guy, I'll just call it, because
Okay.
you guys could all just hold against that guy.
I'm gonna flank with Nila, and
Okay, that
then
works.
I get my advantage, which is a very nice thing. I'm gonna Great Weapon Master.
Get him.
That was almost a nat 20. That was 23 to hit.
Hey,
Minus 5,
So
18.
so 18.
18 does still hit.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
And I get a pressed hand. We are gonna. Is he looking rough?
looking?
Yes. After the last attack, he passed rough.
Okay, that is Discord.
Nice.
is the
Good.
wrong
We
thing.
like to hear that.
But bonus action? Yeah. So bonus action, I'm going to Elemental
Blah, blah, blah.
Strike.
Oh, you've had to have done that before the attack.
Is that before?
Yeah.
Okay, then I
Are you
won't do it.
talking? I think I know what you're talking about, and yes, to enhance it enhances the next attack you make, I believe.
Your next attack. That is keyword. It's not gonna. We won't do that then. Still gonna roll for the planar cleaver. That's gonna be 5, which
He
is
rolled without looking.
same damage type
Right away.
as the
I don't
weapon.
know if I can do that. I have to like watch it
So
happen.
we'll do 9 plus
wild.
9 is 18 damage,
Okay.
18 damage. Okay.
and then
Looking
And
very
then?
rough. Single
Keep it
digits.
going.
oh, single digits. Okay,
Yeah.
and I'll just do it again. That was not enough. 30, 20. Not great weapon mastering. So
Yeah, totally. It's
okay.
And you don't even have to roll. He will go down and come back up to 1 hit point, and I need each of you to make a dex save.
I always forget
Oh,
that they
but
do
now
the
we have
fire.
you get
reaver.
plus
Yes,
4 on
now
your...
you do both get bonuses to your saving throws.
And I needed it.
Oh my god.
Against his spell
Buddy.
save DC.
I don't think. Wait, I have a card. You don't
DC
have a card.
15, you guys do know.
You said dex save.
Yeah,
12.
fails. It's only 2d6.
Yeah, that's fine. I fail and by like 2.
Okay.
It's 13 and got.
That's cocked. Wow, you each take 3 damage.
Oh my
I'm
god.
scared.
Concentration check on haste. I don't think you're concentrating at the
Does
moment.
it still give...
Well,
I mean,
you
is that a
you
spell?
are still concentrating on Pass Without Trace, because you haven't dropped it yet. So make a check,
Oh,
please.
jeez, my bad.
Con
I forgot
save.
there were so many...
If it counts, was it counts as
Why
spell?
does it keep rolling 3s?
Pass Without Trace is still...
No,
No, I'm sorry, the
Fiery
fiery
Rebirth.
Oh, no. So you can't... Yeah, it's a class feature. Well, in the case of this guy, it's kind of like a feat, but yeah.
Does my concentration also have the thing or no?
It's a con save, so yeah, add your Aura of Protection as well. Just
Okay.
DC 10.
Oh, well, I got a nat 11, so...
6.
15.
I lose it.
And you lose the rest of your turn, because that's what happens when haste ends.
Hurts.
Yep, that's true. That's alright.
Rough.
It's okay, I only have 1 more attack.
Well, yeah, but it would
But
have.
I don't get the agile parry, so haste is down, so I'm back to 16 AC.
Yeah, that's rough.
Yeah, but you would be.
To the Blade Master, who still is...
It's still hypnotic pattern.
Mila.
He's vibing.
And Mila with the officer on deck. Officer has 1 hit point.
Oh my god.
You
Can I
hit.
punch him?
He was gonna say slap him.
You'd like to just slap. You
Yeah, just like pick the thing with the highest to hit bonus and go
I
for
think it's
it.
the same for her, because her sword doesn't give a plus. at the
I'm
moment.
curious. Hold
I have no
on.
idea.
Actions.
Your unarmed strike should be the same.
Yeah.
It would,
It's plus
it would be
6.
4 damage, yeah.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Do I still get 2 action? I mean, 2 attacks?
You get 2 unarmed strikes, yes.
18 naturally. So
You slap this man onto the floor. Yeah.
And
you just, yeah.
And does
I
he die?
slap him.
Yes, you literally die.
You slap this person to death.
You
Those
slap
like,
him, die.
Those slap competitions, like you really geared up, right?
You guys,
Yeah,
can,
he
you
really
guys can all
does.
just surround the Blade Master and he can just.
Hell yeah.
He does.
Yeah.
He watches the 0.5 seconds that is his death.
Oh.
That's so sad.
We will call the fight there.
This is the officer? I killed the officer?
Yeah.
Hell
I mean, if
Oh.
whoever wants to take credit for the Blade.
For the blade.
It's a community point.
I mean, it doesn't
Let's give
matter.
it to Chuck Norin. Or no, Norin Chuck, my
Norn
bad.
check. Yeah, he walked over and touched him. And
Just Thanos
Yeah,
snapped him out of
Thanos snapped out of
existence, dude.
There we go. Norin Chuck gets the body count.
Back to normal music.
Norin Chuck. He gets a blade.
So everybody died and we're in the room, right?
Yes, you guys can move into the room. Whatever you guys would like to do with the bodies.
Alright, step 1, I'm gonna go and attempt to put out the fire that my fireball may have caused.
That's a really good point.
Yeah.
Actually, nothing. And as you guys go into this room, it actually is fairly undecorated. The stonework is a bit more ornate. But there are, I believe, 5 sort of really nice, like, glass cases.
I will begin. Well,
And your fireball did not happen to hit one. They sort of like make a U about here.
Okay.
Oh wow, we got
That
lucky.
worked out.
Yeah, that got lucky.
I was definitely afraid there for a minute.
Yeah, he mentioned it, and I was like, ooh.
And there is also sort of a pedestal in the center of that, right there, for
Is
a
it also
total of
glass?
6 artifacts. Well, sort of 6 artifact cases.
And they're all in glass, like
Um,
pedestals with
1,
glass.
2, 3.
um,
There are 5
yes.
artifacts. 5 artifacts.
And they all seem to have like a small plaque placed in front of them, and one of them,
It's the community.
we will say this one here, is empty actually. And
So a total of 6,
yes,
but 5 are here.
correct.
Okay.
Yes, and who has decent passive perception in this group?
Let me see. It's probably not
it'll
me
probably
for
be
this
Flick.
one. Yeah, it's gonna be Flick.
I
Mine's
think it is.
11.
I think
Wisdom
Flick's
player.
is
What
pretty
what
high.
are they though?
13.
14.
Oh, let me check, sorry. I think it's like 11.
Mine's
I'm not
11.
gonna lie.
Okay, 14 is probably enough. You notice the look of
12.
recognition on Ludo's face
Cool.
About the ones missing?
about the empty one.
Oh. Interesting.
Oh,
And
yeah.
one thing is also these cases do look relatively portable as well.
Okay.
They're not bolted.
I'll kind of look at Ludo. Do you know what this is?
Well, I know what that one is. It's that
The
sword
empty
right
one?
there, and he points to the sword you're holding. Yeah.
Oh.
You took it from here.
Not from this room. They must have moved them into this room more recently.
We're seeing that they just moved an empty glass case.
Well,
It's a very nice glass case.
I'd like they had plans.
No
on
doubt.
Glass
going on.
cases are furniture too. They
No, I
are.
get it.
These
I'm
are
just
incredibly
saying.
ornate. They seem that
I'm
maybe
sure they
even
don't-
have magical
I'm
words.
sure they didn't want to be missing that sword.
It's very interesting.
So you're saying that they might want this back?
I think they have wanted it back.
Well, that sucks for them because we're not giving them back. In fact, we should take the rest of them.
Fire
They're gonna
So-
have
I would
to
like
pry it
to
from my
go over
cold
and
dead
look and see what
hands.
they all are.
So, assuming you guys clean up the outside hallway, I will just say that you guys can spend some time in here.
And ritually casting identify.
Yes, investigating
Cool.
this, and it's all very obvious what's here. So, every single item in here is an heirloom item.
Ooh.
So as one of them is already taken, So hers, reading like the plaques and like to identify spells and things like that. The ones making the U, each of them is from an elemental plane of existence. Hers is from the
interesting.
earth, plane of earth.
Okay.
So there's one for fire, air, water, and storm. I have added additionally.
Very cool.
And then the one in the center seems to be some kind of experimental heirloom item that the syndicate has been creating through identification. It's called the Void Flame Keystone.
My goodness.
So
Wait, you
and
said the one in the center is the experimental?
Void, yeah.
yeah,
Void.
and some of these. So if you were to replace your heirloom item with them, as you can only be attuned to one heirloom at one time.
That's our choice here.
Some of the abilities will be preset, but I've left some of them blank for you guys to fill in. But you have the Void Flame Keystone, which, as its name kind of suggests, and Imps, while you're looking at said Void Flame Keystone, you get an oddly familiar feeling as the enemies in your past gave you, the Shapers.
That one's not sitting right with me.
So with that, it would have fire and psionic abilities as its theme.
Very cool.
Like it's giving you like spooky vibes, or what is just not. What's wrong with it?
It's giving me vibes of evil and sadness, I guess. I mean, a lot of grief, but I don't think it's of this plane, though. I've been following it, and that's what we've been doing this whole time with those shapers and things.
Yeah.
It does, potential clarification. It does not seem extraplanar. It seems like it was crafted here.
Right, because
Oh,
it was,
Yeah.
the shaper.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it crafted on this
It
plane.
was
of
crafted on this
existence,
plane,
yeah.
but it has
Extra planar ability.
You
features.
just get the vibe of the, like, when like Flandal's telling you about it and you're looking at it, you get shaper vibes, yeah.
Not pass 5 check.
Yeah, no, that thing is failed on the
and-
vibe check.
I will
Interesting.
let you know the pre-written abilities up to level 8 when you identify it.
Do you have item cards for him? It might
I
just be
do
easier to
not.
pass
It's a
them out
Google. It's a
or
Google
something.
Doc that
Okay.
I
So
sent.
just the Google.
I can send you levels 1 through 8 if you'd like me to. But the Void Flame Keystone, level 1, you get a feature called Voidborn Transformation. You gain the Voidborn Supernatural Gift, which is what you assume these sort of like starry patches on the skin of some of the Shapers were. Yeah. And then level 5, you just get a +1 bonus to your spell attack rolls and spell save DC. And at level 6, you get a +1 to any ability score. And that's all that's currently filled in. And then I'll describe the rest of them, I guess. The one for the Plane of Fire is known as Valakar, the Phoenix Bow. It's a longbow. And just the attack rolls and ability score are filled in for that one. Does not have any currently filled in abilities. The air one is a glaive. It's called Silverwind, the Ascendant Blade. And its level 1 ability is that it gains the Throne property with a range of 30, 120. And then level 2, it returns to the wielder's hand immediately after a thrown attack, whether it hits or misses.
That's cool.
And it does have a level 8 ability, but I haven't written out the mechanics yet. Essentially, you would throw it to a point, and it would create a sort of damaging field as the glaive spins.
It's pretty cool.
It is cool.
There's a Zelda item that's like that. I'm sorry.
There's also a
It's
skill
just
in
the old-
Path of Exile.
it's
It's
just-
like that.
Yeah, it's very like it's funny. Like it,
Wait,
it's just
what
where
was
my
it
brain
called?
went.
The glaive.
Silverwind, the
Silverwind?
Ascendant Blade.
And that was air. So you did fire,
Fire,
air,
air,
so that's
yeah.
cool. I'm writing them down all of it.
And then on to water. We have Tidebreaker. It's
That's cool.
Thalassa's Challenger. It is a maul. So,
Maul is a warhammer.
No, I know.
Oh, just wanted to check.
does not have any, just the standard +1 to an ability score and +1 to attack rolls and damage rolls at the moment. But would obviously have like water plane themed abilities. And then lastly, for Storm, we have Velgir, the Hammer of Vahagen, which is the god that oversees the Storm Plane, the Storm Lord, and that is a Warhammer.
Are there 40,000 of them?
Warhammer
Warhammer 40K.
Oh no, just this one.
Okay.
I've played that game and that one over.
I haven't even played the game. I don't know what the 40,000 even references in Warhammer.
The year.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Into the future, yeah. And that one also is. Oh no, that one does have a level 8 ability, and I was also planning on giving it the Hammer of Storms ability that you have seen him choose. It has an ability to call Thunderbird, which is a storm elemental creature. You can call it for 1 minute, and it follows your directions.
That's cool. That's really cool.
Awesome.
So yeah, whatever you guys would like to do with those.
Hey, John, do we take a break? I'm dying.
Yes. We can totally
We
take a
need to
break.
decide.
I
We
just
can
wanted-
also talk about it.
Yeah,
on the
I just
break.
wanted to
It
get
should
you
be
guys the
helpful.
information
Yeah.
before we took a break. But yeah, we can go ahead and take a break, come back in a little bit. So, be right back. And we are back. As you guys have just sort of taken a look at these artifacts. And with the amount of time that took, I'll say that's like light activity for about an hour, so you guys could have taken a short rest if you would like to.
Nice.
I was identifying the whole time. So
That's true, you were. So I guess everybody else
yeah.
probably could have.
So I get to keep my inspiration.
Yeah. I was gonna say, if you take a short
Alright.
rest, then
I really have
That's
to
true,
use
yes.
my
If you do take a short rest, you will lose the inspiration.
I think the only thing I'm missing out on is one
Well,
key point and some hit
I'm
points.
not gonna lose out on
Flick,
inspiration.
Flick literally went on top,
Watch it be
so
like
I'm gonna
two.
roll his forehead dice.
That's famous last words for me not taking the.
Wow, rolled really
Well,
well on
maybe
that.
I should.
3
Maybe-
sevens
maybe we
and
should.
40.
I mean, I'm
Let's
curious
take
what
it.
that is, but I could
That's
flip that over.
28.
2.
Yeah, so those are each 10 because of his con mod. 10, so 39. Pretty good. Back up to 50.
I'm gonna do a few hit dice.
Flick was kind of the main one who took damage, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Anything else you guys wanted to pick up? Well, yeah, what are all the things you were taking?
I think we're taking all of them.
Yeah.
And then anything from the... I assume you guys took the bodies in the room.
Yeah.
Did you want to take anything from the bodies?
Can I invest them?
Yes.
Investigate them? Sorry.
Make an investigation check.
While she's doing that, can I put the items in the hole?
Yeah, all the heirloom, all the
Yeah, all the
new
items. I think you're gonna wait for Lucas to get here to
15.
Decide that.
decide
That's
who
fine.
gets what.
Yeah.
For
15.
investigation, yeah.
Anybody else want to investigate the bodies?
Sure.
Okay.
Well, I guess I said while
Oh.
she was doing that, so
I can help somebody,
Help
but
me.
it's they someone unless someone
No.
has rolled it.
Still
Sorry,
15.
I looked at
Okay.
it.
She was a 1.
So that's, we'll say that's about 15 platinum and 164 gold.
Okay.
Do you want bank?
No.
Okay.
Veldon is very
That's
selfish
alright.
like that.
I just wanted to offering you services.
15 platinum and how much
then-
Did you
gold?
say shellfish?
Selfish.
The
How much gold is it?
104 gold.
164.
Nice. Okay.
And then you find a component pouch on the caster. If you'd like to take that, just a standard
Give that to
component
Flandolf.
pouch.
I'll put it in the hole.
Alright. I
Um,
don't know
All
who's,
the other spell
I don't
components.
know
we-
who's keeping track of the whole.
Flick generally keeps track of it.
Yeah. It is
Uh,
his hole.
yeah.
It's to keep track of
We
what
like
goes
sticking
into
things in his
it.
hole, but it is his
Oh
hole.
no.
He's not here, John, so you gotta keep track of the
I
hole.
can, well, the heirlooms I know you guys are taking, but I'll say the
You said 6,000.
5,940 gold pieces of spell components.
5,900
Gold pieces worth
40?
of spell. Yeah,
GP.
spell components. There's also the diamonds.
I got that because that's specifically for him.
Cool. If you're writing the spell components down, then I'm gonna.
Wasn't
erase
there
that from my
also
sheet.
And then-
gnomish plate?
Yeah, I got that.
Okay.
He's so happy.
The
with
stuff,
it.
the stuff that was specifically for him, I wrote down.
Okay.
Yeah, the spell writing stuff I grabbed.
Yeah, I figured. And then what was the thing that we just put in there? The component pouch. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
So another 10 gold pieces of component or whatever.
Component. I'll just put it separately, but component pouch, and then you do get 2 from the bodies of the riflemen. You do get 2 syndicate flame blasters, and I will make item cards for these. I forgot
Okay,
to
great.
today, but
We'll also put them in the hole probably.
so I will explain them if somebody potentially wants to use one.
Not today.
So they have sort of, and you could have identified one of these two. It has sort of a, it has 20 charges. One charge can be spent to do a standard attack that does a D10 plus your dex fire damage. So you use it just like a normal weapon, except it expends charges as its ammunition. And then you can fire Red Dragon's Breath with 5 charges. 30-foot cone, 8d6 fire damage. DC 15 dex save for half. And the charges can be recharged with fire damaging spells, and it's equal to the level. So if you cast a fireball into it, it would increase 3 charges.
Oh dang.
Or it's completely recharged by the breath of a fire-breathing dragon.
Nice.
Oh my god.
So use it all the way up into getting to the dragons. Hope it'll just.
And it was only
Do
fired
more.
once, so one of them would have 20 charges and one would have 15 charges.
Nice. All right.
While that's happening, Neela's gonna question Lu.
Oh,
Why did you take this one? Like, how did you know about this? What were they doing with
I
it?
was working with pretending to work with the syndicate. Came by it when we were transporting it, and I thought it might be a good opportunity.
Why give it to me?
Something to help you get out of here.
Well, I appreciate that. Did you know about all the other ones?
I did not,
Do
but
you?
it does not surprise me.
Oh. Do you have any idea what they were planning on doing with it? Like, well, at least with this one. The blade. Bless you.
Thank you.
I'm not particularly sure, no.
Okay. Well, they're ours now.
And seems that is the case.
Finders keepers.
I'm curious if we can find any more information on them.
It's interesting that they just have them in a room, like a museum.
Hmm.
At least it was guarded.
It
Not
was
very well.
it was guarded, but
Well, nothing's
arguably
guarded
not
very
well.
well from us at this point.
Yes.
Significantly more well than the other rooms we visited recently.
Point
Have you-
taken.
Yeah. Have you ever been in the initiation room?
The ritual chamber?
Ritual chamber. Yes.
Yes, it's where I received my powers, but as I said, they seem to affect me a bit differently.
Okay. So what was it like? The initiation process. From start to finish.
On the
Well,
spot.
it was
Tell me your traumas with this initiation, please.
years ago now, but it seemed like some way to either accept a pact or receive power from this Phoenix entity below. And they also tried to brainwash most of the people who went through.
Into what? Thinking not to remember their
like
lives.
Elion was. Even just the guards go through the same process, except they don't accept the power.
They just
Well,
get
some of them do,
brainwashed.
as we have seen the guards who can enhance their weapon attacks with fire. A few of them.
And what happens to the ones that don't seek the pact?
They're forced into it, brainwashed to think they should.
Okay. Interesting. Well, we can't stay here the whole time. So, where do we want to go?
Do we know that? I mean, we already know there's guard rotations, but do you think that the ones that are guarding this room would be swapped out, or are they just like permanently here?
Those ones, and for actually all of these storage chambers, they seem to be just permanently posted there. So there's those guards on top of the patrols.
Rotation.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we probably have, until the shift change.
So there is a shift change for these particular
Well,
ones?
I would
assume.
assume. I can't just
I was about to say,
sit
that's a
there
rough
for
line.
24 hours.
I like
They gotta sue the Citadel
no, they just
for
they just cast
unfair
greater
work
restoration every 8 hours to keep them from getting exhausted.
Oh my God.
unfair work
That'd be
practices.
so expensive.
Okay,
Probably should get moving.
probably.
How long do we still have on the Pass Without Trace?
I think it's gone.
Yeah.
If you guys took a short rest.
Oh, that's
But
true.
yeah,
Okay,
for
okay.
ritual identify, that would have taken about an hour so
Yeah,
to do
that's
that
fair.
many items.
Yeah, I didn't have it prepped, so it would have had to be.
Oh,
Do we want to see the ritual chamber, or do you think we should just leave? Maybe we can glean some information on an easier way to break people from their captivity,
that might be useful.
their mental
Yeah.
captivity.
I mean, potentially, yeah.
Because Elion is the one who we
Freed.
freed.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, it might be a good idea to
Talk to
see
him.
if. Well, it might be a good idea to see if we can have more like him.
There are still people that I knew from the village who I have not seen yet, so I'm not sure if they're still here or what happened to them. And if we come across them, I would like to help.
Of course.
So,
They could be imprisoned, for all we know.
or they could have
We're
been
not
taken
here.
over.
Yeah. Either way. But it would be good to know.
Well, then it's probably worth it to start
Searching.
at the ritual chamber.
Alright, let's go
Okay.
to the ritual chamber.
Commercial
We're
trader.
gonna
Bum,
actually
bum,
go
bum.
back
To 4.
4, yes.
Dang, that was a nat 20.
Are we stealthing?
I'm inspired.
That is up to you
Thank you.
guys if you would like to stealth.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Probably can't hurt.
Sure. Are you doing another pass without trace or no?
I don't have another charge of it.
Okay.
Not at this point. I don't know if anyone else does.
I don't have it.
Oof.
Indeed.
Ooh.
We all trip down the non-existent stairs.
Also, as you guys are approaching, I'd like somebody to roll a D100 for me.
Golf ball.
Not it.
I'll roll it.
Okay.
I so rarely get to roll one
Except
of
the
these.
golf ball.
Oh yeah, because you're normally.
Normally I'm the one calling for it, at least.
Do you wanna-
Lately. Do we want to do it on here, or?
Show up.
Your call.
Okay, I'll do it in here, but we don't have to.
They won't show up on there.
Oh, shoot, that's nice.
52.
20.
Alright, just note.
It's with disadvantage.
Oh. Never mind.
I'm in Spain.
Yeah, that'll be
The S is
flick.
silent.
Flick actually will be low. That'll
I'm in
be
Spain
Lauren
without the
and
A.
Elion.
What?
Yeah, the lowest I got over here was a 14. Oh, Bluto.
Natural
Yeah,
one.
still 14.
That was mine.
No,
It was a
you're good.
14.
We gotta
Okay.
train this boy. Eventually, we're gonna hit the 100, and then we're gonna go get a lottery ticket. What's going on? Stealth check.
Stealth check.
8.
9.
9.
14?
Okay, so their DC is only.
It's a group check, right? So average?
Mean?
I was so
I don't think
sad.
that fixes much.
Look, a +2 is +2, okay?
Good dice.
Fair.
+3 from yours.
I
Fair.
roll with disadvantage, but the other one was a nat 20. I'm so sad.
That is,
It's rough, buddy.
like I said, we all tripped on the non-existent stairs.
You just got slippery.
Okay,
Yeah.
so yeah, there is a standard set of 2 guards there, but you did not surprise them this time. They got a natural 20 on their perception check, so I'm at least going to give them a chance. So if like 3 of you beat them, if enough of you beat them in initiative, we'll just call it. So
Alright, fair enough.
Yeah. So I will roll initiative for them. Okay, never mind. Don't worry about it. They got a 2.
I was about to like use my card. and see if
I
can
guess
get
roll unless all of you get like 4.
I mean, I just
Then-
rolled and had got
I
a
got a 3. But with
9.
initiative, I have the.
11.
Okay.
not or dirty 20. Here,
Okay.
I did the long rest.
Click.
I
Yeah,
got
okay. All 4 of you beat them.
I got
so
6. I mean,
you kill them and go into the.
Nice.
The ritual chamber.
Did you?
This is
first
4?
or
I
no?
did not.
Okay.
Keeping that thing, it's probably going to be a 2, but it's okay. It
Um,
will be a 2.
so you guys
I will use
make
it.
quick work of the officers outside of it, and
The
you head into the ritual chamber. There appears to be some kind of like circle carved into the ground, sort of standard stonework in the room. It does not currently appear to be in use. If you guys would like to make Arcana checks for what they were potentially trying to do or what they
Sure.
left, it appears that they began working on a ritual here and like took a break, went to go get something of that sort.
Cool.
Okay.
I can help.
Can I get some
somebody.
help? Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. And this actually is extra planar, so you can totally help.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Is this
I rolled a natural
just
1 to
kidding.
an 18,
Let's
so
go.
I will take
It's
it.
because of my extra planar knowledge.
Yes,
My
24.
massive brain.
24.
22, yeah.
And yes, the extra player knowledge is very helpful with it. That roll-
Yes,
that
it
roll-
was.
That roll makes
Let's
sense.
go.
This is they're working on a rift to the fire plane.
That's
They're working on a rift to the fire plane.
Yeah.
I'll make sure everyone knows.
I hope you come over that. What?
Hey, it is.
There's currently no one in this room. Those being guarded normally. But yeah.
I'm going to take a look at this symbol. Would something like, I don't know, disrupting the symbol of some kind, would it delay their...
Potentially, yeah.
It's not loose thread in here, is it?
No.
It's like wood.
But you could, I'd say you could relatively easily disrupt it enough to delay it a day.
How long would that take?
About 10 minutes, probably.
I can help you.
would we be loud?
About 10 minutes, and I'll say a DC 15 Arcana check.
Okay.
I'll help
Can
you
I
with
get some
that.
help?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rift to the what?
Fire plane.
Elemental plane of fire. Yeah.
17.
You're good. Yeah. You delay the ritual by about a day.
Well, it's something.
That's all we really need is just a little more time.
How close were they, do we think? Or are they?
They likely. I mean, it wouldn't have taken. Probably would have taken one more day.
Wow. So well, there
So
you
you
go.
delayed them 2
2
more
days.
Yeah. Now it will take 2.
Cool.
This is good.
Now, if we spent another 10 minutes,
It would get more difficult to interrupt them more. They hadn't
I'll
gotten
try.
like a crazy amount. They hadn't gotten the more difficult work done
what's
yet.
the, if I may know, what's the DC to delay them another
You probably
day?
have to stay another 20 minutes, which, as you guys know, another patrol may come around.
Yep.
And it would be DC 20, I would say.
No harm in trying. Well, there
The
is, but it's
bodies-
your guys' call. I think we
Put
should.
the bodies in a hole, so.
Or at
try
least
to
drag
try.
them into the room
Yeah.
with us.
Just
I would like
Okay.
to
Should
try and
try.
delay them another
So I'll
day.
say,
I'll-
if you guys do, I'll say make a stealth check versus the patrol's perception check.
First or
They
after?
will happen about the same time. So
Okay.
You'll
So-
get about halfway through
Are we all
disruption.
doing it?
I got you.
Yeah.
Okay, so can I get help on the Arcana check?
Yeah.
Cool.
Could I also do like
Not,
Natural 19 for a 25.
hell
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, now for the stealth.
I do like an investigation check or something. I don't know what I'm looking for, but it'd be like I know the bell I mentioned earlier.
I'll say it's not. I'll say just reroll one die because you're standing still. You're not moving and stealthing. You're just you have the option to just stand still and be quiet here. So if you want to just reroll one die, yeah.
Well, it was a nat 20 for one of them, and then a 16 for the other.
Just reroll but one. So don't roll 2 dice.
Oh,
just
okay,
roll
my
one.
bad.
So it's a straight roll. Yeah.
Ugh, hurts. It's an 8.
That's better than what I got.
9.
11.
Okay, well, the
Yeah,
perception check
10.
is not. I mean, we'll see if Ludo and Elion. Okay, they're actually bringing the 2 natural 19s.
Hell yeah.
A flick.
Wow.
No, flick would also follow that same rule and just make a straight roll of a natural 1. And then, so that kind of brings that down, and then Ludo, who gets average with 11. So guard's perception check. Okay. You hear them walk by and they walk away. Natural 3 on the perception.
Nice.
Yeah.
Alright, so we successfully delayed another day.
Yes, so they have to
4
completely
days?
restart the ritual now. So it would take them like 3 days.
While they were doing their destruction, could I do like an investigation check? I don't, like I said earlier, I don't know what I'm looking for, but I know that Belladonna mentioned something about how there could be information in here. So I wanted to just look. I know it's super vague, but like Imsh wouldn't know what he's looking
Go for it, yeah.
So
Investigation check.
12.
You are not much of a spellcaster, but asking Flandolf about the things you find seems to just be information on how to do this ritual. Which, if you'd like to take pages on how to open
Let's just take them all. Let's just take them all.
Alright.
Just take it. Just
They
stick them in
seem-
a hole.
They seem to be like basic sketches.
Let's just
Yeah.
take anything that we can do to disrupt this. I think is a good idea. Maybe they were relying on this, or even if they weren't, it's a good idea to just take it.
Alright.
Good find.
If you think it's important, then,
Yeah.
and if the hole can fit it, then sure.
It's a few pieces of paper. They seem like
Our
this
whole
guy.
ring.
We can even just burn them
He
if
like
we prefer.
wrote down.
might
This
want
guy wrote down what he needed to know about from the original copy. And
Interesting.
So this is like a napkin sketch type thing.
not that bad,
Okay.
but yeah.
Yeah, rough draft, bullet points.
Whoever has the hole, I will have them open it, and I will put the papers in.
Like,
If you would like to put like general idea of how to open a rift to the fireplace, sure.
We're gonna write a textbook someday.
Yeah, back with the napkin calculations on how to
Yeah.
open their portal to the
Do you want me?
fireplace.
Do you want me to write that down for?
sure.
Okay.
Man, Lucas
That
is
is
gonna
not-
come back and be like, "What the heck is in my hole?"
That is gonna be a lethal hole when
Yeah, if
We're
anyone
done
ever
with
gets
this.
that hole other than us,
We're screwed. That whole has everything.
well, yeah, they get 5 heirloom items.
It's not
They'll
as-
literally
get
become
robbed.
gods
Basic
overnight.
sketch of fire rift, and I'll know what that means. But, yeah.
Okay, well,
awesome. So we have 3 days at this point.
You don't know how removing the papers is going to affect them, but yes, you know at least.
But otherwise, 3 days.
Yes.
Just ruin somebody's research.
they're gonna come back and be like, God, who took this? Was it Bob? Like, did Bob?
Dang it, Bob. Always stealing my stuff.
Yeah,
Taking
yeah.
credit for it.
We got some low-level guy in trouble.
Yeah, right?
No, yeah, like right in the on
Somebody's
the
probably
stones,
gonna
like
die because of our decision.
Fuck him, right? I don't know.
Bob did
Well, we're
this.
here to maybe keep that from happening, but okay.
Well, I mean, when I say someone, that could be anyone. It could be bad guys. It's hopefully bad guys.
It's hopefully bad guys.
I don't want
It's
to
like, no, I'm just here to feed my family.
Yikes.
Well, if they work for the bad guys, then they are the bad guys.
That's arguable. There's a gray area there.
There's a gradient?
There's a
Okay.
gray area there.
I gotta
That's a
show
whole
you.
thing
I
of
gotta show you a
psychology
video
there.
afterwards. It's a YouTube short.
That's the what was it? Authority, like
Oh yeah, that's Space Authority. Yeah.
yeah.
What would you guys like to do next?
Is there anything else in here of particular value with that 12? A killer
Not that you
investigation
can
check?
find,
Okay,
really.
cool.
Can I show it? I want to show the orb. the room.
Show the orb.
Yeah. His name's just Professor Orb. We don't know his name, right? I haven't
Da-
asked.
Derek. Yeah,
Okay,
you
it's
know his
Derek.
name.
Derek.
I just can't say it. I remember that. We found.
I know it's Derek. But it's
Derek.
Derek.
Yeah. She just can't say it.
He doesn't really have much to contribute, but
I
yeah.
just figured that you might want to know.
It does seem interesting, but I don't really have any knowledge on things like this.
Okay, well, I know you only know 4 things very well, but I figured we could start expanding a little bit.
Okay, I'll try to remember this.
Okay. Thank you. That is it. I'll put him away. I guess he could float around with us. I don't know why I keep him out.
You should put that dock next to the...
I'll just have him float in his little hand. He should be able to witness everything, you know? It's like famous last words, but...
No. He's gonna give us away. He's gonna be like, ooh, what's that?
Derek would do that. He would. He got you curious. So, where do we want to go next? Do we want to go to
Teleportation.
I think the
teleportation?
teleportation room would be interesting.
I wonder why they didn't just make this also the teleportation room.
Well,
To teleport to the other extra plane.
I don't know. Having a place that's
Separate.
25 rooms is pretty impressive. You know.
Right. They did have to create this.
What?
They have plenty of space.
I think that the mega dungeon level is at around the 24 mark, so maybe they were just like, we gotta split.
We're
right
so
here.
close.
So close. Might as well make it a mega dungeon.
That's good. Okay, well, let's go check out the
You guys are heading to
teleportation room.
room 10?
Yes.
Alright,
Yeah.
so we'll make a stealth versus perception check to avoid the next patrol.
Does Derek have to do it too?
He does not need to stealth. No, so he's just a ball you were holding.
I mean, technically he has his own little hand he can do that with.
It is in true fashion.
He is
Mitch.
completely silent.
So I'm not mad about it.
He is just a floaty orb.
Floaty orb.
Oh, I'm still at
But,
disadvantage.
Flick is at disadvantage for a 7.
The look of
Ludo,
absolute disgust at that dice.
Ludo spends a
It's amazing.
sorcery point to re-roll his not 1 into a 18 for a 20 total.
I got 23.
I'll mark that off. Okay, and then Elion and Norchuk both get at least a 17.
That's the way we like it.
Yeah, so lowest I think is Flick with a 7 right now. Oh, what did we
5. 18.
Oh, my first roll was a 5, but the second was a 1 for a 4.
Okay, so
23.
another not one. Well, just one not one. What was
23.
it? Okay. Some highs, some lows. I'll just give them another DC 10, pretty much. And they can't even beat him. Natural 5.
They're
So,
blind. What are
Yeah.
they? We
as
killed them.
They're just really focused.
as you guys begin heading towards the intersection below the torture chamber, you guys actually take a quick sidestep into that hallway by the torture chamber, and you hear a set of guards go by and come back out and head down to room 10. And then as you guys are coming up to room 10, we'll roll another stealth versus perception checks for the guards guarding the
I might regret this, but I want to try out the Magic the Gathering die. Yeah, I regret it. Just a little bit.
Okay, I rolled
That's
their
cool.
perception
Is
check
that-
first this time.
Yeah, well, they can also roll good. I actually rolled decent this
I
time.
don't think
sorry,
so. I don't think it was.
moved
I think you
can
were
also
rolling.
beat
I
them
really
at
don't think it
initiative.
was.
Yeah, I have my portent dies and just like
It's
Bruh.
probably not worth it because
I'll be helpful in combat.
I was just thinking about I
Unless
wasn't
they're,
going to
like,
say it out loud,
blade
but I was like,
That's-
oh, my dice are rolling really well today, and
okay, but
then
they're just
It's
generic
like, maybe
darts,
the curse
but
is
it's gonna be a
gone.
huge waste in my
Here we are.
opinion.
I was wrong.
So,
Yeah, I'm kind of curious how many guards there are total,
That's what I'm
because I feel like we've like made a
How
significant
many?
bit.
We've
yeah,
pulled at
but
least like
it's less
50 or
frequent,
60.
the patrols, yeah.
Yeah.
But don't have like an exact number for you of the size of the army.
It's because they're hiring them on as we're killing
flick
them.
it
Yeah.
disadvantage.
They're just
High turnover.
yeah, right.
Well,
They're just
actually,
3D printing their
And then we
guards.
go pretty good. So Elion was the only one that rolled low over here, and he still got an 8. So
15.
8.
7.
10.
I'd say that's still about a DC 10 because I got 3 above 15s over here.
Okay.
So
Team is clutching
and
up.
they end up rolling a nice 7.
Nice.
So you surprise the average guards and just murder them again.
I'm hiring these guys. Within the teleportation
There's type of people
chamber,
that are like,
You had one job.
get a $5,000 bonus
Right.
for signing
A
up.
sign-on bonus. I'm here for the bonus. I'm gonna leave in a couple months.
Yeah.
um,
Christmas coming up.
Yeah, gotta get Timmy the.
there is
gift.
just
Oh,
pretty
no,
much
that's
signage here, but it
too
is
hard.
just a room of 2-way teleportation circles.
Two-way
2-way by I mean you can go through it and come back.
If you want to disrupt those two.
There are several.
There's several.
Dispelling a permanent teleportation circle would be somewhat difficult, but
The spell magic.
they go to. There's one that goes to Driftspire Hold, which is
Oh.
like the castle where the
Oh.
royal family of Driftspire is.
Oh wow, they're deep. They're deep into this.
The council headquarters in Wind Garden, which is a district of the city of Driftspire. And then there is 4 that go to a barracks in each of the outer towns. So Stormglen, Windrest Village, Moonbreak Village, and Kulderal.
Wow.
And then the most interesting one, likely for you guys, there's one that goes to Enceron.
And Sarah.
Isn't it the Elvish capital?
No.
No.
That is the city that was attacked by the Shapers and destroyed. But
Yeah.
this
Oh, yeah.
circle is still active.
Oh.
This is very interesting.
Some of these might be useful.
I
There-
would definitely like to go through, but I'm not sure it's the best time.
I would like to go through the one for the royal family and also the one for the council headquarters. I think it's interesting that it makes sense that they have their grips on the royal family, I suppose. Or the royal family is in on it.
Well, my concern would be if we were to, like, close any of the teleportation holes, which I'm not sure that we should do, but that would alert everyone else.
It would, and it gives us no way of escaping.
That's fair. That's fair.
How about we don't destroy them?
I'm glad that we at least know they're here.
True.
It's weird that they still have this one open
Right.
since it was destroyed.
We went there, right?
Which one?
Edjrana.
Edjrana.
You have not been there yet.
Oh, okay. Hmm.
As a party, you have not been there yet.
Okay. I'd heard of this place being destroyed.
Yes. I've
It
heard
might be a good
whispers.
place to go to when everything's over.
It's weird that they still have it open. Like, if it's already been destroyed, then why keep it open?
Well, maybe they're still using it. I don't know
For
why they
something.
want to go there. I mean, it was destroyed, so.
Have you been there?
Yeah, I've been there once. I'd like to go back. There's some things I gotta do there.
Okay. This is a one-way place to go. And go there after.
That's why I say we shouldn't close them.
Yeah.
Wait, are all the portals 2 ways, or are they?
Oh yeah, they're all
Okay.
2 ways. You could go through and then come back.
This also means that at any second someone can come through this portal.
Yes, as a matter of fact, somebody roll a D100.
Oh.
Who wants the golf ball?
Fine.
Okay.
50.
Nice.
Nice.
Very even. Very
Yeah,
in the
very
middle.
middle number. There we go.
Yeah. Pretty low chance for somebody to happen to come through in the 2 minutes that you're in this room. But,
Yeah.
Is there
Then
anyone?
we'll leave it. But
It's good to know.
it's good to know. I'm not sure we should go through it right now.
No,
But
I
it's
don't
good to
think
know
so.
that it's here and where they go to.
Maybe after we finish our whole ordeal here, we can head to your Edjrana.
Or make a quick
Finish your
escape.
business.
To Edjrana, yes,
Yes.
or the castle or someplace
If you
else.
would like to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't think I've ever been to a castle. The furniture there must be incredible.
I've heard that.
Well, I mean, I've
heard
never
they're
been to the
cheap.
castle. And I'm sure if it was still, well, I mean, it might be still not destroyed, but it might be in good shape. But yeah, after that, I don't want to take away from this. We need to help Neela.
Yeah. We have to survive first, and then we can decide what we're going to do. We still have to, we have to throw a party. We have to,
I don't know what you. We're throwing
What-
us a
what
party?
we are,
Are we talking about that
I
now?
don't know.
You're throwing her a party?
Eventually,
We.
like a get to
have
know you
no
party. Yes.
Am I getting a party? Is this what's?
I think this is a communal party.
I think she means parlay. But anyways,
Parley. I think so. Yes.
You have been
Is that-
watching the Pirates of the Caribbean.
yes, I learned a word.
Is that how you say that word? I can't. Some of these words are very hard for me to grasp and put my mouth around. I don't know.
I'm still trying to figure out some language too.
Mm.
You talk goodly.
I try my best, you know. I had a decent education, I'd say. I don't know. I mean,
I didn't have one, so I
average
don't
for your
know.
average Minotaur.
Yes. Anyway,
Oh, we
parlay.
survived this long.
Parsley.
Parfaits work too. I
She's
don't know.
trying.
I like a parfait.
Whatever he said is what we're doing. I just can't say the words. Whatever. We got things. The point is we have to survive.
And we're doing a pretty good job. I mean,
So far,
kicking
you're
ass and
doing
taking
great.
names.
Yes.
I'm here to stop.
And with that, where do we want to go? Now that we know this exists.
One thing I will point out before we go to the next room, the hole is probably getting a little bit full of bodies if that's where you guys are disposing of them.
I didn't think we were.
No, I thought we were leaving
I thought we were
them in the-
leaving them
Put
in
it-
the
put it in
rooms.
rooms.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just wanted to check that. I knew some of them were disposed in the hole, but
No, not
Yeah,
today.
No, we're
Okay.
keeping it clean now. We're
today
high
we're
class
just keeping
individuals.
them in the rooms that you killed them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here, okay.
Pretty sure, yeah.
Fair enough.
Out of curiosity, do you think any of the 25 rooms are a bathroom, or do they just go upstairs to the sewers?
They probably take the teleports. This is
Maybe
why they have them.
In the corner of every room, you just haven't noticed, is a chamber pot.
Is there?
I
say to the
There,
worm.
there was likely one in the guard quarters.
Oh, well, we destroyed that. So.
Lift up a tile and it's just a bottomless pit.
Yeah, it's called a latrine.
Yes. It just goes to bedrock. What?
They really have poor furniture design here, right? I mean, we don't have toilets.
I mean,
The infrastructure is not here for these guards.
I don't know anything about infrastructure, but avoiding putting the engineer Will hat on. As for the furniture, an ornate chamber pot is very much in the realm of maybe furniture. I think it's a little bit too functional for it to be really in my realm, but I haven't seen any yet.
We make beds, so I feel like that's functional.
That's fair.
Isn't
The
all
rock on the
furniture
ground
supposed
is
to
All
be
very
furniture is supposed to be functional, but there's a line somewhere where I'm not sure that it's furniture, and I think that line is somewhere around chamber pots. Because really, it's just a pot you squat over. Oh, hi, Luna.
required a
Well,
cat.
okay,
Say
what
goodbye.
would you consider, the chairs that are very comfortable, almost to the point that they, give you, massages?
A massage chair?
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen one of those. Furiously pulls out his spell book.
Arcane massage chair.
Arcane
That's a
massage chair.
Could you imagine?
All right, John, I'm gonna finally craft an item in your campaign.
The arcane massage chair.
Alright, well, we could do that the next time there's downtime.
Sounds
Awesome.
like the waterbed that you had, but like maybe
The
a chair.
waterbed. Yes, I remember this one. That was fun.
I have an idea involving an unseen servant bound to a chair. We'll see what happens.
Okay. With that, where would you guys like to begin heading next? And then we'll probably call it there.
Yeah.
You look at the map.
We're here.
Was
Wait,
someone interested in
I
that?
guess you guys don't have to say. You could think about it. You could leave this room and just consider where you want to.
I would say let's wait till
Yeah,
Lucas is
okay.
here and let's go from there.
All right.
Well,
With
yeah.
that, we will go ahead and call it there. Thank you guys for watching. That's the room 10.
Bye bye.